Hello everyone, this is Kam. Welcome to another BOTB video, and today we are doing the midweek competition picture, week number 3. So before we get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and definitely join Patreons. As you can see, link in the description below. Membership starts only £3 per month. We have got 2 back-to-back winners in the family from the Patreon family. That is amazing. So you might as well join Patreon. It's only £3 for the whole month. You know, not for a day or something, for the whole month. So make sure you join. Okay, we also got Imti with us. How's it going, Imti?
Evening, Cam. Evening, everybody. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you? Hope you're good.
Yeah, not bad. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just on my WhatsApp.
No worries. Let's go through some comments. Okay, Bo's can just join. How's it going? Say what's up. Let's win this again. Yes, let's get another winner. MD Hakim, how's it going, my brother? Congratulations once again. Obviously, we're gonna get a winner interview hopefully tomorrow. You know, he's busy and everything, so we'll do that soon. We actually got another interview due, which is from Joe. He was quite busy, but he's free now, so I'll speak to Joe and then probably get him in here, take his interview and stuff. We got Shan here. Yes, ex-Echo man.
Evening, guys. How's it going?
Evening, Shani.
Evening, MT.
Hope you're good. Okay, right. So, Canoe, how's it going? I hope you're good. Hi, Stephen. Hope you're good. Canoe, I did say that. I don't know if you're listening to this. If you want to join the stream, you can join. You can just message me on Instagram. Send me a message there, and then we'll go from there. All right. Stephen, how's it going? VW apt goal for performance. That's what you're playing for. That's your coordinate. No worries. Take that in a minute. Hi, Alan. How's it going? Evening to you too. Okay, Danny, how's it going? Good evening, Danny. Saying would love to make it a hat trick. Oh, Danny, did you win twice? Which Danny is this? Because we've got about 2-3 Danny in the family who won actually. One that won the Mercedes A45.
Yeah.
And then he, I think, won the lifestyle or something. I'm not sure. And then Daniel won the midweek a month ago or something. So there you go. Okay. Oh, okay. He meant the panel winners. I mean, sorry, the family winners. Yes,
Yeah.
we'll make it a hat trick. Hopefully, midweek is mine. Dream car. You guys fight with it. Whoever's gonna win. Sean saying he's gonna win. Roston saying he already pretty much ready to
Tie
party
break.
to win. Imti's gonna win. Dean's gonna win. Darren's gonna win. Ricky's gonna win. Oh my days, everyone's gonna win. Do you know what? Who's not saying it? Who might win? Dean, thank you for liking the stream. Okay, Lee, how's it going? Good evening. Dan, how's it going? Say good evening, Cam. Good evening, all. Muraru, good evening. Hope you're good. Shane, how's it going? Okay, Maksud, Walaikum salam. Hope you're good. Naeem Khan, how's it going? MGR, hope you're good. Saying Cam, your midweek ticket looks all right. So good luck playing 5 with this week. Only playing 5 this week. Okay, no worries. Midweek, shall I give it a miss? That's thing. Okay.
You've already played it.
Anthony, welcome to the family. Anthony, thank you for joining Patreon. Saleh Hood, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Welcome to the family. Yes, Anthony, congratulations for being a patron. Zago, good evening. We're seeing a lot of new faces today. Amazing. Welcome to the family, guys. Danny saying I'm in for your stream. Yes, I got it at the end actually. He's saying good luck for the midweek. That's your coordinate. No worries. Okay, that's fine. Dean. I was looking at that coordinate. Alan saying I'm blinded by the white tiff. There you go, as usual. There you go. It's gone a bit yellow now, Shan. You've changed the brand. It's
not yellow.
He just ate loads of food, didn't it? So he just needs to go
just before
there's the kebab. There's the kebab in it. The kebab everywhere now.
Chili sauce. Chili sauce.
Chili sauce. Yeah.
What's that powder called? The haldi, turmeric or something.
LD
You put
turmeric.
too much haldi in your burger. That's what
I know it is. It's always a lot of
Saleh Hussein, Cam the legend. I'm not a legend, man. I'm nobody. I'm the Mr. Zone 3. Okay. Maximum, how's it going? Maximus, sorry. Evening. Alkesh Patel, what's up? How's it going? Zago saying I'm not new. I am Mohammed.
Oh yeah, Mohammed, brother.
Yeah, Mohammed. I remember you. Of course, you used to be a patron.
It still is.
Anthony says, "Chan, empty. Don't mind if you guys win first. So long as
Appreciate
I
him.
get my
You as
account
well.
No worries. You're gonna win as well. You never know. You never know. OMG saying played all my midweek tickets already. So did I, maybe. Okay, right.
I've played
So
half of them.
okay. Right. So we got all this. So let's go ahead and have a look at this. I'm not suggesting any coordinates today. Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Dargo saying he's still in camp.
Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. I have to log in from my other account because I can't put any tickets in here. I played 75 already, so let me show you anyway. If I go on midweek,
Cam was trying to say he hasn't played any tickets, and then he can't log into his account.
look, I can't even add one ticket, so
I'm sure you could go the other way. I'm sure you
What
can.
do you mean the other way?
The other account.
That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Aslam Sami, can you add me please on
log
the
in from my wife's account.
WhatsApp
What's the
group?
name again? I forgot my wife's name now. Yeah, there you go. Got it. All right. Okay, got it. Right, so let's add some. Go ahead and have a look at the midweek. Obviously, we've done 2 live streams about this already, I think, and we came up with some good coordinates.
Do you remember the previous averages, Sean?
Which one?
The previous 2 averages.
I know the last one, 2372, 1089.
2372, 10.
And the first one was 2350, 1101, if I'm right.
Oh, it says it's still in. Are you still a patron? I'm not sure. Okay. Problem is, I've got about 15 Mohammedan patrons. So I saved everyone's name as Mohammed on my phone because I do save Patreon's number just to see who's Patreon, who's not, and everything. So sorry, Mohammed, if I got confused. But I think I kicked you or someone else accidentally after Patreon when they canceled membership and everything. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at this.
I bet they regret that now, isn't it?
They do regret that. You get that all this lag that you're getting.
It's gone up to 50%. Cam, you were saying 40%.
It was 60 before. Now 80% lag. Oh, shit, it's a bit too much. 80% lag from Patreon. So now you need 20% of your own luck, okay, to win. If you're a Patreon, you got 80% luck. All right.
Aslam Sami saying, can you add him in the WhatsApp group?
Who's saying?
Aslam Sami, another Sami.
Can you add me on WhatsApp group? I was in. What do you mean? I didn't get that. Which group?
Smart Devil.
Did you mean the Patreon group?
No, somebody I think left in the Smart Devil.
Yeah.
Earlier today, it's like a +97 or something or some kind of number like that. So
if you go to our community page, just scroll down, you'll see the link is there. The Smart Devils link is there. Okay. All right. So yeah, previous averages. Let me just put some tickets on. Let's see what I have from there.
Imti's got them. I'll just give him.
Oh, have you got them?
Yeah, I'll give him to Imti.
He said 2372, 1089. 2350, 1101, the 2 averages.
1 second.
Sean, give me a coordinate.
Mine? All right, let me have a look which one I'll give you. 2357.
Yeah.
1102.
On the thing, MT, on the spreadsheet, just to do the average, just put the patrons average because that's pretty much my coordinate. If you know what I mean.
I know, I was near there. I've done some before that.
Father Steve.
Good evening, Luke Smith.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you all?
Evening, Steve.
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, Father Steve. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
You're not going to fall asleep tonight? I thought it was me. I know it used to be me. You've taken over my reins now, sleeping.
Yeah.
No, I don't fall asleep anymore. I know it's because you're working in the mornings.
Steve, do you want to give us a coordinate, or shall I just take the one that you posted on Patreon as yours and not?
Yeah. Take that one, mate. That's fine.
Queens.
Okay. What was the average?
As far as Shani told me, 2372, 1089, and
Okay.
2350, 1101.
Yeah. That was the first stream average.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. Right. So these are the two averages and everything. Let's go ahead and have a look at the comments then. Let's start taking coders from there.
And MT's doing the average, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we up to the comments, Steve?
Say again, mate, sorry.
Oh, we've read. No, I'm just where we were up to. Ryan S saying, evening, guys. Evening, Ryan. Obsidian saying, hi, MT as well.
Evening, mate.
Luke Smith, good evening. Kam Hasan and MT and now Father Steve. James Bashford saying, let's go. Keep the train, supersonic train going. Matthew Want, Bullet Baxter. Oh, he's talking about that.
I'm feeling a bit confident about this one.
Good lad.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the dream car guys, you know, the one we all felt confident, and I think most of us were in zone one. So it's one of them. I think we're definitely going to get, if we don't win, we're going to get zone one on this one, I think.
I've looked at it for about an hour, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with where I've gone.
Have we played yours?
But
Have we played yours, Steve?
no, I should do it in a minute or two.
Oh, right. I played mine, and I'll play some during the live stream anyway.
How many are you playing, Sean?
I've got that runner-up credit, but I'm not going to go mad on it. Probably play about 20 to 30.
75.
Nah.
Definitely, Sean's paying 75.
No, I'm not doing that because it's wasting credit then.
What are you wasting credit?
Only thing is, unless you are very confident, no point of playing 75 because you could have spent that money on the dream car.
Yeah, I'm more confident on the dream car than this, guys.
I don't get confident about dream car until Saturday, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't even look at it, as in I don't even line up or anything. So
no, I played my free ticket, so that's a good area, that free ticket I played. But I've always been a runner-up on dream car, but I've never been a runner-up on midweek. Don't know why.
So I'm doing 10 tickets on this one.
Maybe I'm playing less tickets on midweek, that's why. I might go up to 40 tickets now, like Kam saying, like Royston was doing the other day. Dan Alex saying, how can it be that far away with this guy up in the air? He's literally headed. I mean, MT plays football. I've played football in the past. He's literally just headed it probably half a second or something.
Yeah. I'll be completely honest with you. I think it's not massively far away from him, but it's not going to be right over his head.
Yeah.
Because what you've got to remember is as you head the ball,
yeah,
your eyes are going to be completely shut.
Yeah. And
between your eyes opening and the ball traveling, it's not going to be right there. It's going to have traveled as even if it's a small distance. And as you can see, his left eye, the left eye to us, so his right eye is still pretty much closed, but his left eye, so the right eye to us, is actually open, and it looks like he's looking at the direction of the ball.
Yeah.
And that's generally when you've headed the ball, the first thing you do is you start trying to track where that football's gone. So that hopefully is giving us an idea of the trajectory in which the ball's going.
Yeah.
And then obviously use the two guys on the left and the right to try and find that center point there. And I think the area, generally speaking, where it is at the moment is there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I've played in that area. But I think I'm not using the red guy. I think I'm only using these two guys, the two blue players.
So the only issue with that then is you're not it's the X. I think using the guy in the red is going to give you a better X because he's looking over.
With the guys, yeah.
Yeah, so on his left ear. So
Yeah.
obviously you got left eye open, the guy that's headed the ball, and
Yeah.
he's looking over his left shoulder. And because he's looking over his left shoulder, it gives you an idea of roughly where it's going to be. And obviously, matey in the blue,
Yeah, I know him.
who's not heading the ball, he's literally got hands on hips.
Yeah, he's just standing like it.
He's admiring his matey doing a header.
Yeah, he's just giving him that.
It's going, go on, get in there, lad.
But can you see the red guy? He's got his hands. Either he's trying to push the blue player away. Can you see he's got his hand ready to get to him? Like, when he's grabbing a player.
Yeah, so he's obviously trying to put him off or whatever.
Yeah.
Or he was, I mean, in some cases, you've got to remember that players are going to be running towards that ball. So he's obviously running towards that thinking he's possibly going to win it. This is just, again, something that's sort of can happen.
Yeah.
And as you get close to that player, you naturally go into try and see where sorry, I've gone really close to the camera there. Try and feel where the player is or put them off slightly.
It's a form of putting the player off. Obviously, we've played. You have to try something to put a player off in it. So I think in considering this, he's trying to push him off or something, tug him or something.
That as well as if he's coming at pace. This is another thing. If he's coming at pace and he's not going to make it, right? The guy's already headed the ball. But if his momentum is still going to take him into the guy in blue, the last thing you want as a person is going to be going where his look at where the guy's shoulder is, who's just headed the ball, and look at where the guy who's just headed the ball.
Yeah, which shoulder?
His right shoulder, so the left on us.
Left on us, yeah.
Look at where the red guy is. So if he's coming at full pace, he's going to either clatter that elbow or clatter that shoulder.
Yeah.
So the only way he's going to stop that is by putting his arms up and using that as leverage to either push the guy away or stop himself from actually hitting the guy face on or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you've got a point made there, the red guy is saying why not using it, but I just realised the guy's left ear work from there. I would say his right ear, but our left. If you work from the guy's left ear with that red play, it gives you an idea.
Gives you a decent trajectory there as well, yeah.
Yes, got it now.
The problem is the blue player on the right is being photoshopped in.
I reckon.
You can see that
Possibly.
On his headline, it's got a glow to it, and down our left hand side shoulder, elbow, it don't look real.
No, but they're high definition cameras now, Steve. They're ridiculously clear, and there's obviously some degree of sunlight because you can see it on the right hand side of red guy's forehead. You can see at the top of the guy who's headed the ball, and on his forehead as well. So there's sunlight coming in that direction, and obviously if you look at the guy who's headed the ball, look at his left arm, the right arm basically going down away from red player. You've got a whole line where it looks like there's a white line there, but that's just reflection of the sunlight or sunlight on the top. So it could easily be that they've brought that player a little bit closer, possibly. But to be completely honest with you, it's one that you can work off the eye line if you use him.
Yeah,
it's well worth using that eye line.
Got a lot of comments. Darren saying, "Good luck, guys. Having some beers needed after tonight." Get that in real life. Dan Alex saying that's 1.5 meters away where the ball is. Yeah, we've got a point made there. Cheers, Dan. Abdul Sadiq saying, "Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh."
Walaikum salam.
Abdul Sadiq, hello, Father Steve. Steve's talking to Darren. I'm using the guy with the United hat on. Oh, Father Steve, you mean? He's in the audience again.
I don't know what he's doing. To hide a bit more to the left, but
not sure, Steve.
OMG, guys, I don't get it. So, where do you think it is then? Basically, we know Darren gave you a reference, as in that they'll veer towards the reference point of where that red blob is. So, that personally speaking, I think there or thereabouts between the top two coordinates that Cam's got on the screen at the moment and that main cluster is a very good area. That sort of distance is a good area, in my opinion. Obviously, don't take what I'm saying as gospel and start playing your tickets there and what have you. But that is a good area. I think the two crosses on the far left, closest to the guy who's headed the ball,
it's too close.
I think that's a bit too close because you kind of make the guy in red redundant. At that point there, you're basically saying that the guy in red is looking somewhere else and he can't have headed it to his left. He's pretty much heading it straight forward. So for that to happen, it needs to be in a position where the guy on the left-hand side, because they will use his eyes, they will use that eye line and they will sort of find a center point. They might not necessarily use the guy who's headed the ball, his eye, the one that's open, but they will use guy on the left in red and black and the guy on the right, and they will find a pretty much center point there. I'd be really, really surprised if it's very, very close to his head. Like really surprised, because personally speaking, I think he's already headed the ball. As opposed to
I mean, even if it's here empty, look at the size of the ball. It's still quite close.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what empty is saying, Cam, the nearest corner is the further left. If you imagine the ball, it'd be touching his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if you get the football image in there.
That's where it is. If you put the ball there.
Yeah, and that's literally at impact. And at impact, you won't have your eye open.
You won't have your eye open.
You're literally a brave person to have your eye open when you're heading the ball.
Unless he hasn't headed it yet.
I think he definitely headed it.
He's got to have headed it because his arms are down. His right fist is clenched.
Look at the stretch in his shoulder. He did.
He's forward. He's already done that motion. Yeah.
And if you look at his mouth, it's.
No, Cam's got it spot on. The motion's done. If it was he's waiting for the ball, he'd be a little bit further back. He might not be fully back, but his neck will be more upright as opposed to his neck is leaning forward. So impact's already done.
Yeah.
OMG, I know you said you've just gone left of the cluster. Again, you could easily get that, but what you also guys have to remember is this is an average of at least 6 to 8 judges, if not all 10. So for that to be a lot closer, you've got to have either all the judges very tightly packed there, or some of them on his forehead, and then some a little bit away for it to fall in the middle. So it's a bit of where's the ball, as well as realistically speaking, if you were judges, where would the closest be and where would the furthest be scenario, and try and find that middle point there. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, Darren, you take it easy, mate. Have your time off, man.
I agree with the Rio Koza. Is it Koza? Yeah, he power headed it and he headed it down. Yeah.
You also remember as well that at the point of impact, like even if I'll take you as an example of yesterday when I played football. You got a ball that's coming over the top like really high, and it's coming down, and you arch yourself back, and as you head that ball, as impact happens, it's going in like that direction, but your head will naturally come back down. Does that make sense, guys? So like, albeit impact might be in that angle and the ball's going in that angle, but because you're in the motion, your head will come down. So where his head is facing further down, it's probably because of the fact that he's at the end of his header, as in like his motion. So going completely down, again, you've got to take into consideration that guy on the left and guy on the right, their eye line's going to be further down. Their heads are not going to be up, they're going to be further down, because they, as Darren said times previously speaking, and most recently when he was on that long stream, your eyes won't follow as quickly as your head motion will.
Head motion, yeah.
So you're going to follow, because if you keep your eyes straight and you move your head, you can be looking in that direction. But if you're there and you're looking that way, it's a lot harder to continuously see where that ball's going. So taking into consideration both guys, their head's a bit more upright. So you've got to take about forehead level is probably a reasonable sort of level to go by. But again, that's my personal opinion. It's not me saying that that's where it is, if that makes sense.
Anthony Dunby saying, just a little hint, I've always dropped a single one on first, then downloaded the JPG file, as it's much higher res than the website, and then I play around with it with Microsoft Paint. Just saying, I don't know, I don't use that.
See, the only thing with that, and I've done that before, is the judges don't get the high res picture. The judges get the picture that you guys and all of us are working off. So I get that you can try and find that perfect area, but it's not always in that perfect area. Does that make sense? Like you've got to kind of consider the various elements. As I said, you've got to consider the fact that, yeah, I mean, if you're making an adjustment by 50, 60 pixels up or down, left or right, then I get that. But if you're going to go 100 pixels, 200 pixels up, and then 300 pixels to the right, once you place that first ticket, then you haven't lined it up first, like correctly, if that makes sense. You haven't taken into the small, subtle details, head positions and eyeline and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Craig saying he has powered through the header. Yeah, exactly what MT was saying.
Dan, unless my middle name is also Zone 3. You never know, Dan. As I said, you never know. What you have to remember is we're giving you our opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. Cam's giving you his opinion. Sean, Steve, Darren, everyone's sort of giving their input. You could be spot on. We could end up in zone 3, 4, 5. You know, it's happened to me, and that's me putting my hand up. It's happened to Cam. It's happened to Sean. It's happened to the best of us. Where we thought actually maybe it's a touch this way. It was it not last DC? The dream car before, and something in the back of my head, and this is where the guys say, "Go with your gut, go with your gut." Sometimes it happens, it's close, and sometimes you're not. I genuinely thought it was a bit higher than where they judged it at, and I ended up in zone 3. But that's because I looked at that picture and I took into consideration all the little subtle details and maybe a bit too much over analysis. Sometimes it's just better just to line it out, put a coordinate down.
It's better to see as soon as you look at the picture what the first thing comes in your mind. Do you know what I mean? That's the best way of judging it, as long as you are good at it. Because those judges, obviously, they can clearly they see the picture and they say, "Oh, that's what's happening," and they made their mind and they just go with the coordinate.
Yeah, because we don't know how long they get, do we?
No, they can have as long as they want, but they don't take that long. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was doing the sport price competitions judging, when I was playing, I was looking at the picture, but when they told me to judge the picture, I've literally opened my, to record myself, because you have to record yourself and send it to them, and literally put my screen on this, and then that's the first time I looked at it, and I was like, okay, boom, 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 that cross, and I think this is that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're fortunate that we get a week to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If it was just one judge, would have been a different story. But because it's the average of many judges, that's why it's a bit. That's why I need to be a bit spot on.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, Cameron. I'll give you the stream average at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Any more coordinates, guys? Don't leave it for the last minute, please.
No, but the judges are doing judging from home like they used to do it in the office.
I know, but what I'm trying to say,
they might spend more time. You never know, because it's only recorded. They might be on it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Remember when they're showing the judging video? Each judge has like a minute or two, and that's edited. So maybe they get longer than 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Alan, I don't know if you had a look. You've gone, there's too many judges. I don't know if you had a look at the last Dream Car judging video. I don't tend to watch the judging videos too much now because sometimes I'm very close and you know, when I'm in zone 3, it you know, it can get frustrating. And I like to try and keep a clear head. But the judging from when they first went to judging at home to sort of now, more recently, it's so much more concise in terms of like this tighter clusters of 6, 7, 8 judges. When you go down to when it was 4 or 5 judges, when you're in the office, you've got room to discuss, and albeit they have a little bit of a discussion on like Teams or whatever it is that they do it on. You know, again, the whole process may be an hour and a half of their day at tops. Whereas if they were in the office, they've got to go into the office. And so having 10 judges, if you get 2 that are straight off on one side and 2 that are really high, for example, you know, you've got the option of 6 that have gone together and you get a decent average. If you've got 5 judges and 3 of them have gone all over the place, then people are going to complain.
Yeah. It's going to be a wider spread, and you know, the average is going to be nowhere where we think the ball should be. I'm just laughing at something here. Alan say, doesn't the guy in the background look like Hulk Hogan? Yeah, because he always had that red bandana on.
It's a little bit further away from him. Did Real Koza give you a coordinate? Real Koza, give us a coordinate. Let's see where you're at. Oh, Steve, you still with us?
Oh,
Yep, still here, mate.
are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll keep you
I'm
up.
trying to do something in a minute.
Just make sure your volume's down, Steve.
No, sometimes it's like me when, like last year, we used to do live stream, and then I be like that, and then they put the full, you know, like they can put the camera on me, wake me up.
Hey, Koza, you haven't gone too far.
He's not gone too far for me. The height is where I'm playing the height.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the judging when I've done on Sport Price?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
That was funny, wasn't it? Oh, that's what it is. This is I used to, even I was wearing that same t-shirt. Let me share it for a second. Just the thing of it. Let me just to show you. Look at that. Man like Kam doing judging.
Was it a t-shirt you had on?
Yeah, the same one. My name is Kam Hasan. I'm a YouTuber. I make videos about all the sport the ball competitions. I was invited by sportprize.co.uk today to do the judging this morning of their main competition. Right, so let's get to it. That's a 1 million players. Obviously, there is 4 or 6 players in the frame. I had to count it. Shit, so, there was like so many. The guy in Burgundy, I think he has just handed the ball, and all.
What did you do there?
I remember the background cam.
Waste of time.
Cam, you know, that was the one week that I played thinking, yeah, Cam's a G, he's going to make me win this year.
Yeah,
Cam
and
chose a random spot, man. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, I stopped playing Spot the Prize there and then. I was like, allow it.
Only played it once when Cam said use this code CAM for 10% discount.
Okay, there is few more. Did you take those new coordinates at all, Imti?
Yeah, I'm taking them right now.
Dan is saying I was taking his. Dan Alex.
I didn't see his one.
I don't think he's probably not use a comma or space.
Dan, those we're having some issues recently with the coordinates. if you submit it without any comma in between, then they don't come through. So just type in like X, then X, your coordinate, comma Y, and then your coordinate, or even like Riku or Raiku just submitted like that with a comma and a space.
Nari.
If you put comma and no space, then it doesn't come through. So it's a bit weird. So comma and a space, and then the other coordinate basically.
The averages are all very close to each other.
You mean the previous two averages and this one you're working
Previous
on
to
tonight?
currently the one that we're on.
Yeah.
The panel average, the patron, they're not far from each other. They're not far at all. Right.
So
Got another patron there, mate.
Max
Max
Should,
said,
massive shout out to Max Should. Yes, I've seen your, I've seen the notification, and I can also see those message has been sent to you already to join the patrons group. So make sure you join, and don't forget to introduce yourself. All right, Max Should. Yeah,
yeah,
massive shout out to Max Should. I was gonna give a shout out anyway today to everyone that joined Patreon very recently. So quite a few new patrons out there. So you guys are
Quite a
getting
few,
those
wasn't there?
80% extra luck. Was that Father Steve?
So there's quite a few more new ones now, isn't there? Which is good.
Yeah.
like it used
Loads
to
of
be.
new ones.
I mean, last year, Cam, we did have, quite a few patrons. Obsidian saying, don't forget to like this stream, guys. Smash that like button. Takes a second, doesn't cost anything.
100%. It takes less than a second, guys.
Well
Come on,
done,
smash
it.
that like button. Let's see. Oh, we got 107 people watching. And how many likes have we got? No way. We can do better than this. I haven't even seen it yet, but I know it's going to be very less.
That's a lot watching midweek. Normally we have Dreamcar watching a lot. But
Well, we used to have that amount before, but obviously
Yeah.
recently people stopped playing. Yeah,
yeah,
we got 43. Oh man, we got 43 likes and 109 people now watching.
we need
What
at
the
least
hell is going
80.
on?
Let's get
Come
minimum
on, smash
80.
that like button. Let's see. Let's get to 100 right now, guys. Come on, smash that like button. If you're watching this, smash that like button. Come on, we need 100. Otherwise, Everett coordinates empty is not giving away the average coordinates. It has to be 100. All right.
That's myself.
Come on, smash that like button, guys. As soon as you do it, as soon as you get the average. All right.
Real
Ligana,
closer.
thank you for liking the stream. Please, everyone else that watching, smash that like button. We only got 55. That's not good, man. Nah, not happy with that. Come on. We can do better than this. Okay, and in the meantime, guys, start submitting your coordinate if you haven't already.
Real
last
closer
thing I've
saying,
taken?
do
22
you think
something.
the other
That
guy
was dance. Okay.
Danny Drop? Yeah, he's got one there.
Yeah, Dan, I took your coordinate now, and I've got SOS coordinate there.
Real closer answering to your question. I think it's a bit further down. I think back.
Yeah.
The blue place.
Alan, just like the Facebook stream, guys. YouTube one, we need 100. So make sure you do. If you're watching on Facebook, come on YouTube and smash that like button. You can go back on Facebook. No worries.
If you've got Facebook, that's if
Yeah.
you've got Facebook.
Now do the YouTube. YouTube like is the most important. Come on, guys, smash that like button.
Real closer. What did you say to that, Sean, about the play on the right? Is he?
He's saying, do you think the other guy in blue is lying with the guy? I said, no, he's further back.
Not too much, though.
No, not too much. Maybe a few inches, just slightly.
I think they're almost similar.
Level. Yeah, level-headed.
Because
you could tell he's coming back down. He's after the header. He's coming back down. So he's not too much higher than them both. Even the red player.
Yeah.
Guys, we got 64 so far. Come on, we can do another 36. Come on, smash that like button, guys. We can do another 36. Not a big deal.
About 22 coordinates at the moment as well.
Okay, that's that. 66. Come on, guys. So many people watching. Amazing. Smash that like button. Okay. As soon as it reaches 100, we're gonna submit the average.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault. Imti is not giving it, so I'm not the one that doing it.
He's waiting
It's
for
him.
that 100 likes.
Yeah,
That's a good technique.
because his computer, his laptop doesn't allow him to post the average.
No, I'm going to do a Paddy McGuinness. No likey, no lighty.
No likey, no lighty. Take me out.
Yeah, take me out.
Yo,
We got
Paddy.
67. Come on, another 33. Another 33. Just 33 more. Come on. Okay. Yeah. So, any more coordinates? Please submit it as soon as possible. We've got quite a few coordinates today. How many? 24. Not bad for a midweek.
Yeah.
24 coordinates. Can see a very tight cluster. Okay. Look, it looks like we're gonna get another winner in the family.
I think we would. I think very confident on this now with that cluster, especially the two of them going to be probably taken out. Cam.
Abdua's Adu coordinate.
Abduaz. Abdu.
Abduaz. Abduaz.
Split the name in half.
Where's that name from, Abdu? Don't mind me asking.
I think it's
It's not Birmingham.
no.
Did you say it's not Billingham?
I think it's Somalian. I'm not a guy called
That's
that.
an Essex name, and that, isn't it?
Essex name, did you say? Straight out of Basildon.
Might be a YouTube name. Hey Darren, what was your corner? He's not. You can't play this because he's banned.
Darren's coordinate is this one,
Yeah,
which
you
is
still can
509-8801.
What are you talking about? 509801.
He's not. He can't log in. I think to his account
509801.
on midweek.
You still see the
Banned.
picture?
Midweek. Darren cannot play midweek. He can log in, but he cannot play midweek.
He can't go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you could play the dream
You see the
card. Yeah.
picture?
Yeah, Maksud, I've sent you the message. Anyway,
I
just
don't
check
think.
your
I don't think
inbox.
he give it corporal.
I've sent you a message. Come on, guys, 100 likes, and then we get the coordinate. Our
What we're
system
on now?
doesn't allow. You know what? You know, sometimes some people say that to not to say, for example, give your money back and everything. Yeah. Oh, I made the receipt already. I can't do anything. I feel like slapping them so fucking hard, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I've done it in my system. So what's your system? You put it on a fucking thing, and oh, you can't undo it. Why do you need to undo it? Delete the bloody thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate that, man. And I'm saying that today, but anyway, it's not about me. Empty said that. Okay, smash that like button, guys.
Yeah, corporal. Yeah,
We
that's
got
scary, mate.
27 more likes.
Cam's just dashing me in a ditch today, bro.
To
It's like-
1090s. Why?
We got you in recording on the previous stream, so what I'm gonna do, just play that
Yeah,
in the
CD.
background, and it will sound like you just said that again.
Yeah, I did say that the last one, didn't I? 100 likes. I'm not giving.
2300s, 1040s. Yeah, corporal 1080s as well. To that. If CD, yes, you still can log in and mess around with the picture, I think, if you win.
Yeah. Come on, guys, another 26 likes, and we're done. We're still waiting. We want to give away the coordinate. Come on.
We're getting there.
Smash that like button. We've got 110 people watching now. Smash that like button and you get the coordinate instantly. It's all ready. It's just that our system don't allow.
You want to get
Just
the
a
average
bit.
done before midnight so you can play the
Yeah,
tickets.
yeah.
No problem,
Earliest
Tidian.
you like the stream. Are we actually blackmailing the audience here?
Nah,
No.
Oh, come on, man. Does it cost you anything? It's free. 115 people watching. All right. These 100 people are not gonna do it. All right. Let's see the next 100 people. Just wait for that then. Make it even longer. You know, the next 100 people gonna join, they're gonna like it. All right.
and then it'll be midnight, and then the competition will be over.
Well, I don't mind. I'll stay here. I'll stay here all night. No worries.
Remember, you and Pike stayed till about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, the one with Darren went on
I had to
till
go
like
last
1
night. I was
o'clock.
falling asleep.
Yeah, I went about half 12 because my battery was dying.
Oh, cheers for reminding me, Sean. I didn't even look down. I've still
Oh,
got some
but
left on my laptop.
yeah,
On my
always
laptop,
keep
isn't
that.
it? So.
Yeah, it goes quick, the battery.
Shy, I am live on Facebook. Before I used to do all together on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everything. But now just on YouTube and Facebook, like on the page. We are gonna do private live streaming, guys. Just to let you know, I'm waiting for a certain amount of Patreon to join. We've got about 120 now. So once we get 200, we will do private live streaming. So
Like
that's the plan. I was even gonna do that because last year,
we were doing it. Yeah,
not last year, yeah, 2021, we had about 193 patrons, and then what
Yeah.
happened? I started doing the live stream, and no one was joining. It was like 1 or 2 people were watching, and there were like 6 hosts there to do the live stream for them, and no one was bothered
I know.
to watch it.
And we
So-
don't get paid by Cam, so don't think they were
Yeah,
genuine.
innit?
And we were there. Paul, me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I used to do it.
inshallah,
That is
one day,
good.
brother. One
You
day.
used to
This
come on.
should be our all of our full-time job. One day.
It will come. It's going. It's heading towards that. I can
Yeah.
feel it.
Hopefully.
Let's, you know what, Cam? Let's bring that number down. Let's get to minimum 90.
90.
With 10
Yeah.
more likes. Let's
Well,
get to
80,
90.
80 likes so far. 20 is nothing, man. Come on, we can do this right now. 20 is nothing. Lee took a bit compared to classic. Okay, no worries. I'll take. He's a bit away from everyone else. Let's
What's
have a look
up,
at this.
Black Dunhill?
Imti, have you taken any coordinates out from there? Oh,
Not just yet. So I've still got the 2100 ones in there, so that might just balance it out.
yeah. You might as well want to take Lee's one because that will balance it probably.
Yeah, it has. I'll update the average again.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, guys, as well. If you're on Facebook, you probably see us on there.
Yeah.
We're in the group. We got a Facebook group anyway, private one.
Yeah. We have got just those who are watching this new. Obviously, we got so many winners in the family and 2 back-to-back winners just this week. MD Hakim and Dan, not Dan, Darren won it for the third time in a row. So in the Patreons group, amazing. With the help of everyone, it really helps to get closer. People that won, they won with their own ability, own coordinates, and everything. But the Patreon group helps everyone massively. And the coordinates that we have done today, I'm guessing that's the winning coordinate in the Patreons group, right?
Mm-hmm. And plus,
Yes,
we'll
mate.
see. You got to remember this count, and we have runner-ups. Runner-ups are close to be a winner, so you got to take that as well. We get a lot of runner-ups as well
Yeah,
in the group.
yeah.
That is
Oh, of course.
so close to the panel average, that new one.
The panel average, so the ones we've done.
Yeah, if you look at the private message, Sean, if you can see them,
Oh yeah.
have a look at the panel average and the most recent stream average of. Oh, by the way, guys, I have given Cam.
Yeah, really close.
We need more likes. We got 106 watching, 82.
The
thumbs
white,
up.
yeah, the white is close to the one I gave you before. The first average, was it? Yeah, second or first.
Yeah, but we've had a few coordinates come in,
Yeah.
and we want some more likes. So
The X is not bad.
James, when did you do it? Because you're still showing deleted, cancelled. It's not on the list.
I know Corporal, been a runner-up quite a few times now.
Okay, anyway, yeah, let's just submit the average here. Anyway, how many likes did you get? 83. 17 more likes. We're gonna get it in a minute anyway. I believe that. Let's go ahead and give them the average. Let's not make them suffer. Okay.
James killing back saying yesterday.
Is it the last one? Empty, yeah. Stream average.
yeah, the most bottom one.
Yeah.
Or the bottom one, yeah. Yeah,
If you
you
look
put
at that
down
and look at that and look at the panel average.
very similar.
Very, very similar.
It'll be in the Zactor zone pixels, yeah.
That's within the zone 1 pixel. If you
Yeah,
think about
definitely.
this is
Yeah,
both
definitely
the
that.
coordinates.
Definitely
Just to clarify again, guys, before we submit this average, we're not telling anyone to play there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can play there if you want to. It's entirely up to you, but we're not. This is not
Yes,
the suggested
Anthony.
coordinate. Okay. So obviously it's entirely up to you where do you go, and please don't change your original place where you go just because of we have done an average, but just to show that was the middle of all of that, which is 23, 24, 1104. That's the coordinate that we got from here. Okay, that's the average of today. So let's just draw some lines in here to this. Obviously, there is quite lower ones that put this average, they dragged it quite a bit lower. But anyway, so 23, 24.
Corporal, yeah, it isn't that sad being a runner-up, like Anthony just mentioned. You get good credit back, but I know you feel a bit gutted because you could have won, but you just got that good credit. That just, I think, you feel better.
Yeah, Corporal. The last two Ys have been 1089, 1101, and obviously the new one is 1104. So they're roughly there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
From the first stream, it has gone slightly left and then a little bit more left. So, you know what? I'll give you an average of all averages as well, Cam.
Marvel Steve won.
It's midnight.
You haven't played ticket, Steve.
Have you seen the new picture, guys?
Hi, this is Christian from BOTV.
We got the new picture, Steve. It's midnight. What have we been doing?
Hi, this is Roger Wheeler.
Steve's taking over my reins now. I'm sleeping. Darren, I mean, and Andrew Ems used to call me. He used to do funny videos. He used to put me and Cam and the guys in. He used to say, "Shani, stop sleeping."
I accidentally took you off. I was probably gonna put that bait.
That's worth another. That's worth another 17 likes. Come on, guys.
Right, Steve's gone to wash his face because he's just waking up. So give him a few minutes.
But by the way, Father Steve's not my fault. Darren sent me that message on Facebook. So, dude, look at Father Steve.
He used to do that to me, man. I was falling asleep all the time.
Oh, mate.
Wake him up. Mate, if he's up 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, you can understand he's tired by now.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Start snoring now. Luckily, he muted himself, Father Steve.
Get a couple more minutes sleep.
If you got a good speaker in your house, it's gonna everything gonna literally fall apart. I'm joking, Father Steve, if you're listening. Anyway, you should let Christian wake him up. Imagine if he's on his winning video, he just sits inside the car that he won and he falls asleep.
Yeah. How do you feel? Give me a second, Christian.
Let me have a little.
Let me see how comfortable it is sleeping.
Keanu Reeves, I don't know. Yeah, Keanu Reeves saying, "Can you do the target thing for the average?" You did that the week.
I keep forgetting to download the thing.
Download it.
Yeah, I don't have. You know, on Windows 11, they don't have the Paint 3D
no,
anymore.
They don't.
I gave you the average of all averages as well, by the way.
Yeah. Impy, have you got Windows 10?
Best of luck,
No.
Obsidian.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I think I have. I don't know what I've got. I've got something on laptop, some kind of Windows. I think it is Windows 10.
I'm just going to check on my lad what he's doing.
I've got to get Photoshop in some way, shape, or form. My brother does photography, so I'm just gonna ask him to do something on my laptop and give me ability, because I've got the target now. I just can't figure it out.
No, not that actually. Anyway, you can explain this on video. I think Luke Austin was but I was driving my Luke asked what? Sorry.
Where's Luke? I can't see Luke's comment.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't basically since I bought this PC, I haven't literally downloaded anything. All I'm doing is just download a few games and just streaming and everything. Don't even get time. That's the problem. Anyway, uh, that's where it is. So obviously, roughly, you know the size of the target. So he's gonna be touching his uh, nose probably, or the eyes, the edge of his eyes, all the way up to here. So that's where it's gonna be.
Oh, I think he's talking about WhatsApp.
Now I'm talking about the target that Keanu asked. So
Yeah, I think Darren's talking about the patron group, I think. Because there's Luke, there's a new patron, Luke, isn't there?
oh, to download the target. Okay, I did show this before, but I don't mind showing it again. No worries. So how to download the target is you have to right click on that on the image. Let me make it slightly bigger. Right click on the image, inspect, go and inspect, and then you need to go. You see these tabs, go on sources, and then scroll up, go to botb.com, double click on that. You go to that that Umbraco thing, just double click that, and then you get the competition. Oh, sorry, is it that one? Oh, no, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. This is okay. This is to download the full res picture, by the way. Good that I've shown you this. So this is how you download the full resolution picture. So right click on the picture, and then there you have the full res picture, and you can just literally save the image as anything to your desktop. To download
Sources
the
and where?
target, you're gonna have to go to the competitions. Bloody hell, that's not my account. Okay, let me just log back to sorry, Luke, was it my boy? Was it? Amazing. Anyway, let's go ahead and show you this. I have to log in from my account actually to show you this. How do I log out? Where's the log out thing, man? Because I zoomed in so much and everything looks a bit since we can't find anything. Anyway, now going back to how to download the target. If I go to my competition, you need to go to my competition and go to one of these where the results are already. So as you can see, so all you need to do is just go there, click on that picture, inspect, and then same way again, inspect, and then you have to go to sources, and then go up and go to botb.com, double click on that, and then the Umbraco thing, double click on that, and then where it says get zone picture, can you see? So double click on that, and then that image, there you go, there you have your target. So right click on that, and then open image in new tab. There you have it, your target. So you're gonna have to save that, save image as, make sure it's PNG. It's gonna be PNG anyway, otherwise it's not gonna be transparent and you can't edit it. So PNG, and then you can save it to your desktop, write down like target or something like I already did, as you can see, and just save it there. So that's how you download the target. Okay.
I finally got it.
Oh yeah, you got it finally. All right, going back to
I've just
the
downloaded the PageShop Pro.
okay. Midweek competition, where is it? Okay, going back to this. So if I just add one more, then I can proceed to play and everything. So anyway, this is the cluster for today. Let's just quickly put the average. I'll actually put the average in there in a second. So let's take all of this off, so zoom out a little bit. It's quite a few coordinates today, actually. We've still got quite a lot of people watching. Can you guys smash that like button? Luke, obviously, I know I did it quite quick, but obviously, at the end of this stream, you can just rewind it and then just follow the steps, and you will be able to know, or just record it like a video or something, or even the audio. Like I said, just follow that step, and you'll be able to download that. Okay,
If
so
I can do it, Luke, anyone can.
What's that, mate?
I said, if I can do it, anyone can.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. If Father Steve can do it, anyone can do it. No worries. Okay, where is what's the average again? Let me see. Where did I put it? Those who joined a bit late. Let me just put the average in there for you. So that's today's average. Not too bad. What's he called? Man, forgot. Yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to you. It's just a area as a, you can use it as a guideline, and then you can go anywhere from there. It's entirely up to you. It's not not adding the more tickets when you want to click it. It does that sometimes. So annoying. Normally they do add coordinates by itself, innit? I mean, more tickets in the basket. Okay. Yeah, not too bad actually. Well, okay, so if I just take the other coordinate off as well, so that's where it is. What do you think about this? Are you going this area, or are you going more to the right, left, up, or down? Let me know in the comment below. I mean, I'm not going to draw any lines from this guy here because it's literally headed it, so it's going to be based on where these guys are looking. He is looking low. I can see it clearly on his eyes. This guy is actually looking from back of his shoulder, through the back of this guy's shoulder, because he's behind. So he's also not looking that high. So it looks, it looks all right. Not too bad. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. So how many tickets you guys are playing?
I haven't played any at the moment.
I'm doing 10.
Shall we do an average of all the averages? Do you think, MT?
I've sent you one.
If you have them, I don't know if you do have them.
Well, the two that Sean gave me earlier, and then today's one, I've put that in and I've posted it.
Kam, you did do a poll today about how many tickets people are playing.
Oh yeah, I forgot, man. How many people are watching 88? Let's do that quickly. Let's have a look how many people are how many tickets people are playing. 1 second. Let me have to mute myself now, otherwise.
Father Steve's frozen as well. Check him out.
Father Steve's, I mean, technically. What's he looking at, do you reckon? Father Steve's been the entertainer today. I know, you're entertaining the audience there, Steve, so it's all right. Fall asleep and then it gives a bit of a laugh, you know.
I saw a comment about Christian sleeping in Edinburgh. I saw that one.
What's that?
I can't remember who was it. Someone put on there that Christian was sleeping outside my house waiting for me to wake up or something.
Yeah, that was us that were saying that when you sit in the car and he's like, "How do you feel in it?" And you're like, "Give me a second, let's see how comfortable it is," and just fall asleep.
Yeah, just give us a nudge in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, if it's comfortable, I'll be knocked out in a minute. What cars are you playing for, boys?
RS3. MT.
Sportback.
Yeah, that's the one.
Cam.
I think he's muted.
He's on mute. Oh yeah.
It's because he's typing something.
Oh, actually mute myself. Oh, so you guys were hearing my lovely keyboard sounds. Anyway, yeah, I played for the, what did I play for? A45 AMG, the Mercedes A45S.
Oh, you're playing that?
Father Steve's probably played CLA. Steve.
I'm doing the BMW 340i, the CLA, the C300, and the AMG A45S Plus for a laugh. So
you guys are actually going to be shocked if you see the result. Are you guys seeing it? We put the poll there, guys. How many tickets are you playing on this one? Options are not playing, 1 to 10, 11 to 30, 30 to 75.
Averages
So
of
let's
average.
see.
That's near my area. Into
So,
do you know average? What you put in prior chart?
yeah.
It's-
So we
it's
got
near
so
my-
far 30 votes. So 31% playing between 30 to 75, 31% playing between 11 to 30, 34% now playing between 1 and 10, and 3% not playing. So, we don't see that very often. Normally,
Yeah.
the difference always 1 to 10 goes all the way up to 70, and then others are playing less. But this time it's just exactly the same amount, basically. 30%, 31%, 31%, 31%. So, oh, great.
Not bad that. I mean, people play a lot. I mean, they do have started playing a lot of midweek because of the ticket prices more cheaper.
The pictures are not what I'll say easier. They're better to read.
Yeah.
There've been some shockers in recent months, which are near impossible to read, especially during midweek.
Yeah.
And as I said, for me personally, the judging has become a lot more consistent. It's not.
I mean, Dream Cars judging's always been on top, but so we've always had a complaint about the midweek, but maybe they're starting improving things. You can't be perfect judging every week. You're gonna have bad judging. After all, they're humans, so they're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna make people think, oh, it's a bad judging. It's part of game, isn't it? It's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
It's
Give me
weird
a
because
second.
Christian actually knows me by Father Steve, doesn't he?
Oh, when you met
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day, yesterday actually. Yeah,
That's absolutely right. How he says that.
Yeah, because you put a photo on the WhatsApp group. You're doing this with him. He does that all the time. He seems a down to earth person, and Christian.
Yeah, Christian, I'd love to meet the guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've never met him, but he knew exactly who I was, who the wife was.
He
and
probably
everything,
watches
you know
us.
what I mean?
He probably watches.
Well, someone
He called you Father Steve, yeah?
Yeah. He's like, whoa.
Cam made that name up, Father Steve. I remember last year when we started coming on, and Cam made that up. Yeah, it's good. That
Because
it's
obviously
good
I was
fun.
there, wasn't I?
Well, but Andrew, you must. Yeah, you rang Andrew when Andrew won midweek, so you met him on phone once. What did Steve win?
Oh no, it was the show in Milton Keynes.
Oh, yeah.
There was a show in Milton Keynes that
How come Father Steve talk and not move a single pixel?
Yeah, what was that called? The Richard Sport or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Richard Sport.
Richard or something, yeah.
Absolutely soaking, then we get into the bloody event.
Is it raining or not?
Well, yeah, because where we were staying at the Hilton,
Keanu Reeves.
just got
Cam used to say that Ice Age. Keanu Reeves.
I don't know why. I'm trying to install something. This laptop very slow.
Stop downloading that stuff. I'm gonna tell Mother Steve on WhatsApp now.
She's gone bed, so that's why he's got time to do.
That's why Steve was frozen like this.
How does it work?
Corporal saying, how can Father Steve talk and not move a single pixel? It's Father Steve in Ice Age. Damn, he's freezing on that screen.
Dan, I was quite. I understand why you gave up, but you should. You are one of those players. You shouldn't give up, because Dan used to spend a lot of time on pictures, and then he used to draw all those shapes and everything, and those scientific angles and this and that. What happened to you, bro? Come on. You need to come back. You need to
Yeah,
come back because now there is a BOTPs judging. They're seasonal, isn't it? Like this month to this month, you'll see nice judging, and then you'll see they are going completely different direction, and then they get better. So it's one of those. Uh, it's kind of like my. I shouldn't say that, but anyway, kind of like my grandma actually. She because she goes mad for a certain months of the year. So
yeah.
every year, like this month and this month, we all know she's gonna go mental, and then
Oh.
she gets better after like this that month. So she stays like that for like 2 months. But it's like that, isn't it? Like the BOTB judging, few months it goes really bad, and then I don't know if there is something to do with those judges. I don't know, influenced or inspired by
better.
my grandma or something, but yeah, it's one of those. So it's the good season, Dan. You should come back actually
Yeah,
and play.
he used to always
Yeah,
entertain on the group cam, like Andrew
yeah,
does.
yeah,
He used to always entertain everybody. You need to come back on the WhatsApp, Dan Alex.
yeah.
Sean, you just did what my parents do, man. They could be on the phone. Like back in the day, when you used to call internationally, they used to shout down the phone, innit? And now they're so used to that old school mentality that you could be in
Yeah.
the other room and they're talking to you on the phone and they'll be shouting down the phone. You just did that with Dan Alex, man. You were like, you need to join that WhatsApp group again. Just,
I've not got headphones. I don't know if I'm loud or I can't tell. Yeah, he said he's coming. Might
Yeah,
do
you
that.
are.
Oh, he started playing again my second week in. So yeah, Dan was off for a while. But maybe that break he needed.
So that Ricky's all right, isn't he? From last night.
Ricky from EastEnders.
Ricky!
That's
Tricky
okay.
Ricky. Tricky
What the
Ricky.
surname was?
Tronson something.
Johnson. Yeah, he was all right.
Dan, if you come back, ET Voya Ferry access gratuit la group.
I have absolutely no idea what Google Translate you've just
Dylan,
done.
it's up to you. I mean, I like to scatter, but I like to keep a tight area. That's my advice. Tight area. Yeah, 6-7 months off.
Who's got a tight area?
Who's got a tight area?
No, it's just I'm
Just
talking
send me a
Dylan.
message, bro.
No, it's Dylan showing up. He's saying about scattering or fill it out in a 5x5 grid of pixels.
Cam, what do you think of the Model Y?
Huh?
What do you think of the Model
Any of
Y?
you know when Paul is returning?
Tesla.
Don't know.
The long range or whatever is 315 miles.
What did he say, MT? Sorry, I didn't get that.
What do you think of the Tesla Model Y?
Oh, Model Y. I find it ugly, man.
It looks like a fish.
Yeah. Well, to be honest,
Is that a
Model
new
Y,
one?
Model 3, I hate them. I hate them so much. It's just me anyway. I like the Model S. I like the Model X. These are the two my favorite.
No worries, Dylan.
Model 3 and even the Model S nowadays, man, taxi driver's car. No disrespect to the taxi drivers, but what I'm trying to say is one of those, isn't it? Even taxi drivers, they have personal car. They got their personal car, right? That's what I'm meant to say. But it's became one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to do 10 random cars, man.
Yeah, why not? You don't know which one you'll win then. That'd be a good surprise. I think MD Hakim only played the Range Rover. I don't think he played anything else. But he's been a runner-up quite a few times.
Wait, Dan, listen, you can play some V8 sounds for the radio, innit? Actually, you can put V12. Oh, those proper loud Challenger, Dodge Hellcat and everything. Put that sound on your phone and, every time you rev it, you're like, and then you can do that. It's faster than that, though. That's the thing.
Good luck, Dylan.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick another random car. Oh, that Jeep Wrangler's an ugly looking car, man.
Pick a car that you might think is very less played, and it comes as the closest car. You got to do that as well.
Well, you see, the thing is, and this is me. My mate's one of my best mates. He's a Subaru fan, so he's got an Impreza, the
Subaru.
STI one, so the Japanese import.
Yeah.
And I've always been a Mitsubishi Evo. Like and we've always said this, that he's going to get Scooby and I'm going to get the Evo, and I've not done that because I just couldn't be bothered. I've just not done it. And the Tommy Mackinnon edition is the one that I've always wanted, but I live in freaking ULEZ now, ultra low emission zone. Sorry, and so I can't drive it in my area. So I'd love to play for it. I'd love to win it, but I ain't going to drive it.
Somewhere.
Was that Darren told me to play?
He said type in 5010 hold and convert it to French.
Well, listen, that's what it says.
Coq 5010. Coq 5010.
Cock 5010.
I don't know if that's probably I put it on capital. 1 second.
5010 hold, convert it to French and play the audio.
Ah, there you go.
50 coq.
What?
50 coq.
Sack on the oh shit, yeah.
God. Where's Sean gone? Sean disappeared after he heard that.
Yeah, Shan went to
He's gone to
follow
toilet.
the command of that lady with a whatever carrot.
I've just gone in the other room. They're waking them up. They're going to sleep.
Oh dear.
Father Steve's like you lot, man.
It's
You gotta
watershed.
use- Yeah, it's gone past the
These
watershed.
people are.
Oh man, अच्छा आदमी था.
कितने आदमी थे?
कितने हैं?
No, I said अच्छा आदमी था.
अच्छा आदमी
हंसते हंसते लग गए रास्ते.
Let's just leave the camera on Father Steve, so the audience could keep them entertained.
He's frozen.
Father Steve, come out of the freezer.
I'm out. Going to be out of the closet, I suppose.
You're literally you're not moving at all, Father Steve.
You keep
Yeah?
you keep freezing. I don't know why. If it's
Are we talking
with
to
your
Father
laptop.
Steve Stone? Who's in the background?
They're talking about global warming. Father Steve's frozen, man. They take him to Antarctica. Maybe you get the ice cap back to normal again. Father
Was
Steve was the
miming.
mime in the previous life.
Father Steve. Father
Yes.
Steve, you got it.
I am here.
Are you sure?
You actually answered it. Oh, mate. Yeah, that's what I accidentally.
I am here.
Where are you? Okay.
Laptop playing that.
There you go. You're back. He was probably going through some comments or something. Must have.
That's why your screen freezes. You're probably playing his tickets. Were you playing your tickets?
You're frozen,
I
mate. You
don't
need to
know.
keep the heater on.
I can see it.
I'm
With that cluster, I can see some win and some being runner-ups again, because I really see with that cluster, the average.
Yeah.
Left. We're talking about going further right and left on that. We did with the DC picture. I think go slightly left, guys. That's my advice.
Okay, guys, I'm going for a chutta. You want to come?
You can have a suta.
You know what? I might do that and then come
And
back
empty.
and do my
Oh, yeah,
coordinates.
Paul. You know, last year
Yeah,
when Paul
put this
used
non-focus on the top, and me and thing going in a bit.
Yeah.
We'll
remember,
be back.
no, do you remember what Paul used to say last year?
I'm
When he
gonna
used to
go
go,
powder my nose.
yeah,
Bro,
powder
if you
your
look at the
nose.
size of my nose, yeah, you're gonna need a freaking tin of powder.
Are you powdering your nose now?
I'm gonna go powder my nose. Give me 5 minutes. We'll be back, lads.
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Steve,
we're
have
not
you
there.
have you played your tickets, Steve? I've not played any. I mean, I put them on. I'm not checked out.
I'm trying to install Pro PaintShop Pro,
Yeah,
but it seems to it's got to 99% and then stopped.
yeah.
So I'll do. I'm doing a few tickets for Mother's Day. I'm doing 30 tickets for her.
She's got that runner-up credit. You mean? So you can.
Yeah, I ain't told her yet, but well, she's at work now anyway. So
Just read through these comments. Where were we up to? Steve was a mime. Dan Alex saying he's just put a picture in front of the camera so he can go about his business. Royston saying Father Steve the wax workman. AKZ saying Suba ho gaya mamu. AKZ saying Lala Soja. There he goes again. Royston saying he won't be a runner-up again because he's not playing midweek. Father Steve, blink if you can. He's awake. Shan, will you go higher or stick to the average? I might do slightly high. Not too high. I don't think it's too high. You know, we're going as a worm spread. You know, going from, so you're like in more or less in a zone 1 capacity, touching zone 2. But what I always,
my coordinate and one that Cam put on, I'm basically chuffing right next to it. I've got 2340 1099.
That's new me.
Cam's
I played
got
one of them.
2324 1104. So
yeah, I mean we were talking.
I'm pretty close to that.
Yeah, but Steve's saying the range is from 2300 to 2400, and the Y are saying is 1050 to 1100. I always think about the range. I'm not saying go for that area, but I'm saying that's the range I tend to play sometime.
Evening, Roy. We will call you Roy again. No, nothing else.
Royston, I know Roy. I just get you.
Let's call him that.
I know it sounds a bit old, innit? Calling
his name.
Roy Henderson. How does that sound, Roy?
Roy the Rovers.
Roy the Rovers. Football.
You know he hates football.
Shan, I'm very close to where you play. I'm always that. Yeah, I mean we're all here to help them play around the same area, and obviously when Kam and us lot, we've done this for a while now, live streams, and we're always talking about averages. And like you said, average is an area. It's like a guideline area where you guys can play around that area. And you probably sometimes, if you play around it, you hit the jackpot and you win.
Yep.
Just Roy, man. Roy the boy. Father Steve, could you please teach me how to freeze like that?
Roy man. Hey?
What was it? Could you teach him how to freeze like that? Hello, Samir. Hello, Shannon, Steve.
Get an old laptop.
Yeah, I'm going to get a new
Get
one.
an old laptop. Like, pretty old.
Yeah, Kieran, you're doing what I'm doing. I got runner-up credit, so I'm playing roughly about 20 to 30 on the RS3 as well. But I always give advice to guys. You know, you got that much runner-up credit. I've done in the past when I've had runner-up credit and wasted it. When I've, I've been a runner-up, and the next week I've lost most of it. I've gone into zone 3. So it's up to you guys what you want to do, but I've learned a lesson doing it once on the runner-up.
Exactly.
Because it happens,
Well,
Steve. You might be runner-up one week, and next week you think you got. It's unpredictable sometimes. You'll end up zone 3 and 4, and you've killed all your credit off. So I always tend to play less the following week. Just superstitious sometimes like
yes, Alan, it is from the Stone Age.
that. Dylan, because I never played before, I had no idea if I beat club. All my tickets. That's good. That's brilliant. First ever game, and you're only zone 1. That's good. You're getting there. Samir missed the average. Samir, the average was, let me just go on it, 23-24, 11-04. Yeah, Corpo's done it. He's typed it. Hello, fans. Hello, Louise. And your laptop,
Hi,
Samir.
Louis.
Roy.
Not Louis, it's Louis. Louis.
Is it
Louis.
Louis or
It's
Louis?
Louis, huh?
Is it silent S? You know, sometimes you have that Louis with silent S.
No.
Oh, you get Lewis. You get Lewis spelling Louis, and you get Lewis spelling Lewis. So both ways. Yeah, 50% across the whole board. Yeah, Dylan. They probably do that on the weekend.
Sorry, I accidentally closed
so.
my thing.
What's good, Shannon Papa? Yeah, he means Father Papa, Father Steve. Oh, good, Louis. Oh, like Suarez, Luis Suarez, Liverpool player, ex-Liverpool player, actually.
He was a ledge.
Oh,
he was good.
Luis Suarez.
Why did Liverpool get rid of him? I don't understand. He was doing pretty good, but then he got rid of him.
Barcelona wanted the money for him. So.
Did Suarez went to Liverpool when, bro? I obviously I don't watch football much, but oh shit, I thought it was in Barcelona.
No, he used to play for Barcelona. He's at Atletico now.
Oh, yeah, he has moved. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He's at actually. Yeah, he's at Madrid.
Atletico.
Yes, Dylan, it is.
Cam's got his typewriter out.
Oh, Samir's saying it's an easy picture. We'll have a look. Yeah, if you're feeling really confident, go for it.
He only plays DC.
McDonald is playing on his girlfriend's account. She wins, I'll be able to be on the stream of beauty will cancel my win. Oh yeah, Dan, I remember last year was mentioning this Cam into Father Steve. He said I'm going to send him an email telling him to delete my account. I don't know if he's done that or.
I think he did.
Did he?
And he just put on there. He has.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's that too, Cam?
Is that tomorrow night, Cam, or?
Oh no! Today's Andrew just messaged me because he changed his number. So he wasn't on the host panel, so that's why he asked me for the link to join.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, because he's got
Andrew.
Yeah, he's changed his number. Yeah, he's still got about an hour and a half, Samir, or I don't know where you are, but here we got just under an hour and a half to play.
Yeah, hour and 20 minutes.
It's a shame. Only downside of this melon is I can't make admins like I used to. I could on
Yeah.
StreamYard. So like everyone that I made admin, like Father Steve, Darren, Dean, they'd never had to get the link, as in they could just literally join whenever they wanted. But on this is,
You have to send it to every person.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
post it in the group or something.
Anyway, I don't mind posting it to everyone. Anyway, it's not a problem. This is obviously so much better than the other one.
Yeah.
Good features. You see those dancing zombies or walking zombies, whatever.
I saw that yesterday when I liked the stream on Facebook. I was cracking up, man.
I don't know why it doesn't get it from YouTube. Probably YouTube doesn't allow or give access to that. But I get those zombies when someone subscribes, though. Guys, if you want to see some walking zombies, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. A lot of people watches, but they don't subscribe. By the way, let's quickly have a look at that poll. Okay, so we got 80 votes so far. 22% now, 30 to 75 ticket that are playing. 25%, 11 to 30, and 40%, 1 to 10, and 12% not playing. So it's a huge number still that are playing a lot of ticket on this week. So that means we are gonna get it. Hopefully, we're gonna get it right, and we're gonna get loads of runner-up and zone ones and stuff. And then, on the other hand, it's gonna be slightly tough. The competition is gonna be tough to win the midweek. Excuse me.
Cam, did you post the average of all averages?
I don't think you have, guys.
I posted the average. Obviously, I can't go back to that old comments. I'll post it again. Private message. Oh, the average of all the averages. Okay.
Yeah. Zombies. Roy.
I don't want to post that.
It's bloody Simon.
I wonder why.
That's my coordinate.
One of
Okay,
them.
I'll post it. Don't worry.
All played me like
There you go. Up my euros. Where are you, bro?
Andy M.
Hey!
Hey.
How you doing, mate? You right?
How
Where's
is
bloody
everyone?
phone round?
Where is Andy sitting?
There we go.
That's
That's
better.
better. Hello.
Oh, mate, how you doing?
You alright?
I'm all right. Long time no see.
No, not long time.
Why are you indoors instead of when you sat in your van?
Are you in your van?
I have been out practicing. I'm just on my way home. I've just pulled over to say hello because bit of a monumental day today because obviously I lost my lost my nana.
Yeah.
Bless her.
Sorry
She
to
passed
hear
on, and I've just
Good
obviously
age as well.
I just thought, after what's been said in the Patreon chat lately, I just thought I'd come on and say hello and show my face. And just want to say to you lads, you all legends. Do you know that? Do you actually understand how legendary you are? Every single one of you.
No.
Honestly.
No, please explain.
Well, I can't say too much, but there's a few people I've bumped into lately that know Cam's channel. I've told them to join the Patreon, but I'm not sure if they have. And they know, obviously, BOTB, and they know how everything works. And I was just like, well, if you want to join, because it's a great bunch of people. And the best thing to do is just to go for it, because you won't look back. You'll just enjoy it. And whatever I can do to help Cam, obviously I'm there. So whatever we can do. But I think he's going from strength to strength. You know, he's getting all the views in you, Cam, and you're getting all your subscribers, and it's great. It's going to be a good year for you. I've got a good feeling you're going to win. You're going to win whatever competition you enter on BOTB. You're going to win. Dean's going to win. Shanley's going to win. MT, you're going to win. Steve, you're going to win. And I might even possibly win, but I'm only playing for the low-end cars and only 3 or 4 tickets. So less chance of me winning again, but I want every one of you guys to win. But enough of me. Enough of me. I don't know. I'm coming late to the stream, haven't I? So I hope you found a good average of all our coordinates and stuff. You're happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, that's a sick average, man. That's my coordinate.
That
basically.
is, I've played near there as well, Cam.
Yeah, nice.
Like you said, we got all the same area. We more or less probably playing in this
Did you guys
same
did
area,
you guys
guys.
double up at all?
Excuse
Did
me.
you guys double up?
Yeah.
I do
How
look
many?
at my tickets. Very, very tiny little tiny place, right? Right. I don't know where you guys have chosen, but I did submit a coordinate, so it's going to be close to where you guys have gone, hasn't it? So it'll be interesting to see what happens on Friday now.
Yeah, I normally don't double up on midweek because of the judging and stuff. I
Yeah.
would just, but on dream car I do. Dream car I do sometimes. But midweek very less likely to double up. Only few ones, but apart from that, most of them is just a spread.
Have any of you guys emailed BOTB to ask when they're resuming the indoor judging at BOTB?
No.
Do you
No.
think
I think
they
I
ever
might
will
do.
start doing it that way again? Would you reckon they'll
I
just
think it's gonna stay that way because it's probably most time saving for all the judges. They don't have to drive all the way to the BOTB
Office.
office and stuff,
Yeah.
and
I
you
suppose
know,
so.
or probably I'm sure they're gonna pay them the same anyway. But it's one of those.
Pay
I
him
do.
enough.
I do feel the judging has been getting better though, Andy. As in
I've got to be honest. I think towards the middle of December and the last few weeks, I've noticed myself that things seem a bit more reasonable because
Yeah.
I won't name names, but certain people for the right reasons have been quite annoyed at the judging, which is fair enough, and I kind of agree with them. But being impartial and being a positive sort of person that I am, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting to win when I won,
Well done.
and I only looked back at my winning coordinates today, and I was just like, God, I was so lucky. It just fell in my lap. I was kind of way off with all my clusters back then when I was playing clusters like no man's. Everyone else was playing like 70 tickets and stuff. I was just obviously desperate to win as everybody else was. But hindsight and going through the last year and a bit now, it's like, well, just play for fun, little and often, and you never know, it might sit in my lap again. I might be lucky, but like I said, I want one of you or every one of you to win this year. It's this year. It's going to be a good year. After the last 2 years we've had, we're coming out of the shadows now. Things are going to improve, and it's good. It's going to be a good year.
Appreciate that, mate.
Yeah.
Loving the good vibes. That's what we need. Good vibes.
Love the good vibe. Love the positivity.
By the way, quick one, Sean. I was thinking of that actually. Obviously you're holding your phone with your hand, right? So, do I need to send you or order you a stand so that you can just put it there?
Nah.
You know what you should get? You know one of those things that you can just
I'm gonna get my laptop back. My
that you can
laptop
strap
wasn't
over
working.
here, and it just has the selfie stick that you can attach to it, and then you can just sit there all free.
I'm all right. I've done it before. I've done it on my laptop.
There's one more thing you can put it attach it to your nipples, and
Yeah.
No, I prefer it.
It's
I prefer it like this.
You know, on the clothesline,
There's
you
a
got
whole
those
new
pegs.
game there, Cam.
Get a couple of clothes pegs.
Yeah.
Get a
I'm
couple
gonna get my laptop back anyway, so I'm gonna come
a
back
few
on the
chopsticks. Like, get some chopsticks, put them together, get them all stretched out.
No, I'm all right. I feel it's all
No,
right.
I don't know. My hand gets tired when I hold it for.
Me, I'm
too
used
long.
to it because obviously been doing it since over a year and a half now. So, but I used to do the laptop.
Seriously, Sean, I can order one for you.
Nice.
You'll receive it tomorrow, basically. I'm gonna do it from Amazon.
Like the headphones.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's all right, man. I don't mind. I can order one at least because I can feel it, man. You're holding it with your hand for that long. Sometimes we go for like 2-3 hours, and that's
I don't think about I'm holding it with that hand. That's why it's all in the mind.
Okay, because Shani's basically Shani's bulking up in for the summer, so he's holding his phone in his hand for like 10 minutes every 10 minutes, changing it. So he's bulking his bicep. He's bulking up.
Yeah, it should be all muscly and everything, bro.
You do.
By
I
the
saw,
time
I
all
saw
these
that
years,
picture, Dan. I saw that picture, mate. You're looking woo. You're looking dapper, mate. In that shirt.
Oh yeah, the one you. Yeah, I like that picture you did for me, Andy. Appreciate that.
You're getting ready for the meeting, you mate. You're getting
Yeah.
you're getting ready to walk in and fly off like, hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of them shirts. I've got quite a few of them.
Shani's bulking up over here, and I'm bulking up down the there. I used to have a 6-pack. It's now literally a just round thing around my waist.
I've got a barrel. I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's like a well-aged whiskey, that Bob Steve. They're in barrels.
Yeah.
So,
I have got a question. You might have covered it because I'm late.
Yeah,
But, the lifestyle question. Have you
You're gonna
answered
get
that?
me lapped.
People watching. Have you
Elton John.
the lifestyle answer is?
Elton John.
Where'd
I
you
knew
got
that. Yeah, I knew it straight away. Elton John. I know my music, so I knew it straight away. Roy.
It's like that. What was it? What Jackass? You know that new Jackass film that's coming out? Shan?
Yeah.
You know the new Jackass film?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they've chosen those questions and answers based on the Jackass film because there's a clip going about, right? The new Jackass film where they were like sat on poles and they've got like a thing like if they answer the question wrong, they get smacked in the balls. Have you seen it?
Nah.
And this bloke, he's like cheesy slid off his cracker a little bit, and he doesn't know too much. He's from deep dark centre of America, so apparently he doesn't know too much. And they're asking him a question, and he keeps getting his questions wrong. He keeps getting smacked in the balls. One question is, who played piano in Elton John's 1978 album Across the Sea? And he was like, I don't know. And he gets smacked in the ball. Like everyone knows it was Elton John because he plays piano.
Elton John. He plays piano, yeah.
Just reminded me of that because you said Elton John's the answer.
It was easy when he came up on that Sunday night, Monday morning. I straight away looked at it. I thought that's Elton John. Reginald White.
Is there anything to do with music, Shan? You're the man to go to. You know all the classics.
I mean, Gaz. Gaz. He's a great singer. Honestly, he covers a lot of. If you subscribe to Gaz Williamson's channel, he's done quite a few covers these past few weeks. Because I told him when he started doing them more now.
No, everything I've heard of his, he's got a very good vocal range. He's very
range, and he's a good guitar player.
Talented.
Yeah, very multi-talented. And you, Andy, you're a good, talented person.
I just bash the drums and it sounds good. That's about it.
Now you got to have a skill to play this. It's all skill.
I don't know.
You can't just go and bang the drums. You got to have a skill to play.
It's not easy, man. It's definitely
not easy. Drums are not easy. To have a melody and rhythm with it,
I say the same thing to the lads about the guitar and the bass. Guitars they sound amazing. It's like God, I wouldn't know where to start if I pick one up. And they're the same. They can get like a beat going, but they haven't got like the flow. So I kind of understand it. I'm just being I'm just not accepting your lovely words because there's so many better like drummers out there that put a lot more effort and time in than me. I'm just very lucky that I can actually pick it up. But one other question, Cam, is you mentioned a while ago. I know your personal preferences and work and that, but when are we going to get a blah blah blah? Is it going to be in the spring when there's like lighter nights?
We can do that actually, as we are obviously more regular now. I stopped it because after moving to Leicester, especially, I was hardly doing BOTB streams. Do you know what I mean? That's why. But I actually, prefer that. It's not bad actually. If we, it's only thing is it doesn't when you do two live streaming in very short duration, as in people doesn't want to just join, they just go, oh, okay, I got my code and that's it, But if you're doing it, it's like we used to do before, like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, there'd be daytime,
11 o'clock,
11 o'clock, blah blah blah. That blah 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 was a hit. Like, a lot of people used to watch and everything.
Or even at 9 o'clock. I remember when Ronaldo Sharam and when I
it's like a blah blah show anyway. I mean, we've done the code a long time ago, and we're just carrying on. It's been like over an hour that we're just talking.
I suppose you could just say if you fancy doing it a bit longer one night, you can just let everyone know it's going to be like an extended stream with chat at the end, rather than doing two separate streams in.
Yeah.
If you feel like doing it, if you've not had a long day and it's lighter outside, we can do them like that.
Yeah, in the summer days are longer, so you tend to enjoy it more.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say too much about where we're meeting because obviously I know this is live and people will watch and stuff, but obviously there's a dedicated chat that people that are interested want to be involved with coming to Birmingham. I think we're happy with Birmingham on the whole. I mean, I wasn't trying to be biased, but obviously it's going to be around that area. Like, as I think yourself, you figured out it was somewhere near there, and then everyone was just like, "Well, Birmingham's probably for everybody.
Yeah.
Train links,
Yeah.
transportation, getting there. It's just happened to fall there." But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know,
It's the average.
it literally was the average because you've got like myself who's going to be traveling down from south. Well, you got like Shani and Royston. Royston was the furthest.
Yeah.
So for both Royston and I, we're looking at pretty much the same mileage overall.
That's to make it worth it, though. That's the only worry I've got is guys, you're coming from far away. I'd hate it if it was just like a mediocre sort of thing. So we need to like find the correct place to meet up so it's lively and fun. But we need somewhere where we can just chill out and chat and stuff, so it's not too noisy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just need
I was gonna say, if we could go to any like countryside, like I don't know, near a lake or those kind of areas with some views, rather than just in the middle of the city, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I was going to say, you've been to Birmingham, haven't you, Cam? There's not many beautiful views or lakeside places, but if you go further afield, like I was saying, if you go like towards Edgbaston way, there's some nice places. I mean, I don't know, Steve.
Only reason I'm saying because of the parking.
Edgbaston, weren't you, Steve?
Yeah, can't find the parking. That's the problem. That's why.
Roy's right.
It's a big deal. If we can find some place that's got the parking there, and it doesn't cost anything, then win-win. But Steve, I was just saying that you were like looking at Edgbaston as an idea, weren't you? Briefly.
There's quite a few places to go. I mean, obviously, the closer you get into Birmingham itself, things start going up in price-wise.
Exactly, yeah.
Like parking and hotels and so forth. But you can go anywhere. You can go. There's plenty of places around there. It really depends on what you want to do and where to go. As long as people can get to it by train or whatever, then it works either way, doesn't it?
Well, I think
most
people are driving to this meet, aren't they? So they'll be parking up their cars. So it has to be viable for them, not stressful at the end of the day.
We're going out Friday night, so.
Yeah, well, I think majority of people want to come on a Saturday night into Sunday. It makes more sense for them because they don't have to rush after work on a Friday. But I can come and see you Friday, Steve and Kerry. We can just have a drink and stuff. It's cool.
We'll sort something out.
Well, the chat's there, so if you guys want to, if you found somewhere you think's decent, then we'll all just pile in there.
I've all the details in the group and even the dates. We don't want to mention the dates because people.
I haven't mentioned the date. Obviously, the location's not been set yet, so
I
wanted to try and stir up a bit because before you know it, February's going to be here and it's going to be done and dusted. We'll be scrabbling around to try and figure out something.
Yeah, Roy's right. We'll discuss in the group.
Yeah. Okay, move on. Has anyone else got any questions to ask about what's going on? I mean, I've missed quite a lot, so.
No, I'm trying to place my tickets and I can't figure out.
Have you played your tickets, Andy? That's what we're going to ask you.
To be honest, I've not played my coordinates. I've been really debating where to put them because
I know.
He thinks the ball's travelled a bit further to the right. Personally, I haven't seen where the average is completely and 100%. Honestly, I kind of got the gist of where everyone thinks it is, but I don't know. It's like, as I said to you, Shannon, earlier, he's like got his elbows pushed back, and it seems like the ball's come from his right side, and he's glanced it on.
Yeah.
Like the ball could be anywhere between a certain degree of wherever it is. I mean, I drew a triangle, like a three-dimensional triangle, to see where the space would be with the ball passing. But end of the day, it's wherever the judges think, isn't it? If they have a mare tomorrow, tomorrow. If they have a mare tomorrow in the judging and don't agree with things, the average will be somewhere really ridiculously weird. So we just got to hope that they all agree on it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well go and play. We've got an hour to play. I've still got to play my ticket.
I've only got to I've got them hovering. I'm just going to go back in and push.
Check out, yeah.
Or
double them or something like that.
Yeah.
I ain't done mine yet.
Are you not doing yours? Yeah, we've got an hour.
That's why I've gone quiet. Sorry, I'm placing tickets.
I know you can, but I need to come off and then play.
What time is it now? Just gone 11. Well, guys, I'm going to kick off. I just wanted to come in and say hello and check out this new browser and make sure it works on my phone so I can join whenever I can, because I wasn't able to join before. Now I've sorted the problem with the phone out and stuff. And anyway, like I said, guys, thank you very much for all the love and support. And obviously, I'm going to continue to give it out. And it's been a few days, and I'm just going to keep the positivity going. Like Cam's keeping the Cam train going with the wins, and we're going to keep it going, even if it's
the entertainment going.
Winners, man.
Yeah.
Andrew is the heart of the Patreon group. Obviously.
He's the entertainer of the Patreon group, and he always says, "Stay toasty."
Oh, definitely, mate. It's getting warmer, so I think he's going to stay toasty for a while. It'll be frosty when it gets warm.
I know.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Andrew.
I love each and every one of you, and I promise I'll come on a lot more. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure meeting you, pal.
You too, and yeah, make sure you all get your asses in gear and sort out this meet. Make sure you're going to come, and
definitely. Like I said, Saturday we're coming into Saturday and stay over Saturday night, and then go back on Sunday. That's fine for me.
Yeah, well, like we said, we'll discuss it in a bit if you got time, either the weekend or whatever.
Yeah, we'll sort some over the weekend on the group then. Yeah.
Best of luck to every one of you playing on here and around the world and everything. Just the best of luck, and I hope we can keep the train going, because he's fantastic. He's helping me get through tough times, and it's brilliant. Thank you very much, Cam. Thank you, everybody. And
mate, take care.
I'll see you in a bit.
Take care, buddy. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
See you later, mate. Bye.
How do I get out of here? There we go. Get out.
You can't get out of it. Andy's still on. Andy's still there, mate. Oh, he's come off. Come off.
Oh, he's a legend. He's an
Andy's a legend. Andy cheers you up, man. You know, obviously during lockdown when everyone was going through tough time, I mean, Andy just kept cheering everyone up.
Yeah, he's a legend.
You need someone like that in the group, you know, keep it entertained. Not just about BOTB, but like just in general life.
What? I still get that question. Gregory, 15 tickets I played.
No, you didn't. You played 75.
Not for this.
Seriously, Kam. I always thought it was 75.
The reason I did 15 because I wasn't playing lifestyle that time. Right. Only reason because that week I did about 75 or 100 ticket on Dream Cars, and then about 60, 70 on Midweek. Spent a lot of money. And I thought, why not give a lifestyle a go as well? And I played at the end, last minute, I played about 15 tickets. I was like, I know I'm not going to win. It's only a lottery and everything. And then I found out that we won. Yeah! Like 5 or 6 celebrating. That's how I celebrated.
You had that red t-shirt on or something. Yeah, when Christian rang you, Kam just woke up.
Yeah.
It's funny that one.
Cringes video of my whole life. There's
don't worry when you win Midweek on Dream
video that I made. Well, not made. This one was obviously shot by BOTB, but another video that I did was so cringe. I still keep myself like, what the hell? Why did I have to do that?
Don't worry, you can make up for it when you win Dream Car Midweek.
Midweek. I'm not bothered about.
Wear a suit when Christian knocks on. Have your suit on. That'll look good.
So you had stopped playing more than 5 tickets. What happened, buddy? Habit. Oh yeah, bad habit. What shall I do?
I know when Kam saying I'm not playing this week. I'm using credit. Free ticket.
Yeah, you get hyped when you see people winning. Like, you know, Darren won, MD Hakim won, Joe won, Ron won from the family recently. You know, these hypes you up a little bit. But yeah, I stopped when it depends on my financial situation. Like sometimes I'm a bit down, I play less ticket. Sometimes I think, oh yeah, I can do that. I just do it. Do you know what I mean? So it's. Do you think they'll go down to 50 tickets? Don't know. 50 up to 50 is okay if they go down to, but I don't think you should do any less than that.
No,
because
nice.
I've just played. I'm just about to play 13 random cars.
I mean,
E-Tron.
they do that based on
Thanks,
the amount
Uma.
of active average
And
players
you.
they every week.
Everyone deserves to win.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Uma. Appreciate that.
the
I'm
the
gonna have
thing.
to highlight this, man. Not many people actually say they want me to win. Oh, mate, you deserve a kiss, flying kiss. There you go. Take it. And we all really deserve to win as well as Shan. Yeah, Shan obviously does. Obviously, not many people say that actually to me. So I know I get quite happy if someone says it. Oh, you should win, or you're gonna win one day.
And
And
I
blah blah
always say,
blah.
people say you deserve to win. I said you too as well. Everyone deserves to win if they put their time and effort. Everyone deserves something from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget about people saying that. I even don't say that to myself that I'm gonna win. I always say, "Hope you win." Do you know what I mean? So, it's
Yeah,
one
it
of those.
does.
You know what? That gives me happiness because if I win, that's one time happiness and that's it, and all that. But when I see people winning in the family, keep winning and winning and winning, that's what gives me happiness. Like Darren won, and then MD Hakim won. That's gonna carry on for at least 3-4 weeks until we get another winner. Hopefully, get another winner this week in the dream car. But anyway,
Yeah, let's go for it, man.
I think we can.
yeah,
The
I'll
way
catch after all the family. No worries.
No, Andrew, I'm playing the RS3, buddy. The Audi.
I've played 13 random cars. I really have. I genuinely have.
Seriously, MT. That's why it's taking your time.
I was just randomly picking cars. I'll tell you what I've done.
What's the lowest then?
I've done. You're gonna laugh at me in a second. I've done the Q4 e-tron, the S4 Black, the M240, the M340, the Hyundai Ioniq, whatever you want to call it, the Land Rover Discovery, and I
Iconic.
also did the Range Rover Evoque because of both Darren and MD Hakim winning that. So I was like, oh, maybe it's worth a shot. Mercedes A45S, CLA 35, the C300, the EQA, and then the Porsche Macan and the Tommy Mäkinen edition Mitsubishi.
I mean, MT could pick the top 13 cars, so at least he's not really picking the bottom end.
No, I mean, for me, these are, other than the Tommy Mäkinen, pretty much all of those cars I wouldn't mind. In terms of like keeping them, because the Hyundai Ioniq, the e-tron are both obviously fully electric.
Yeah.
For me being in London, and so the EQA as well, fully electric. For me being in London, it's like a win-win. The Mercedes, like Father Steve, I'm a bit of a Mercedes buff, and so I've gone for those three. The Porsche Macan, again, SUV with the Range Rovers. So yeah, they're pretty much all cars that I'd keep. If that makes sense.
Same here.
The Audi, man, is a beast. Yeah, Andrew. I mean, seeing that video of Ron collecting his car yesterday. Just love it, man. He took the same colour what was surprised to him that when he won. So I think he picked the same colour.
Yeah, that was a nice. The red is nice in that.
Yeah, red or blue, or even Nardo grey. That's a good one as well. Playing for the Ford Mustang, no, Ford
MSRT, the van.
The van, like, oh yeah, because for his work, what Paul used to play.
BOTB, please, if you're listening to me, stop this free ticket on a Wednesday night.
I know it bugs.
Please.
No wonder why we just play the free ticket quickly, because we want to play the midweek. I'm sure they can change it somehow.
Oh, it's fine before the credit comes out.
But I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, if they make it that you leave it there as an option. If you want to play it, you can play it, but I don't want to play it right now. Like I've just spent time on the other picture.
Yeah.
And maybe it's promoting. Maybe it's promoting the to play before the dream car comes out, but
Yeah, I know it's always a problem with that free ticket, because obviously you have to play that when you finish playing the midweek. But that's why midweek. I mean, the free tick is just random because we don't take time on it.
Yeah, I try and do mine before the credit comes out.
He speaks empty.
Yeah.
When
Well,
you
I was doing the
Ilyas
Call it.
Monzada,
You got to hear me in the morning, pal.
deep.
Oh, it's proper.
What's happened to Father Steve?
Still here.
No,
Elias, I like Empty's voice, man. I really like his voice, to be honest.
he's got a proper deep accent.
That's proper manly voice.
Cheers, bro.
Isn't it?
Deep Cockney accent.
Up the apples and pears.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing he can't sing very well, Empty.
I can sing the Nate Dogg's sort of, or like when you got Ludacris is I got holes. So I could do those sort of tracks, but I can't do any
Wait,
high
innit?
pitch.
Well, that's good. You could do like Pavarotti and all
No, right, you are. I know I'm getting fat, Sean, but come on, man.
that. Look, Andrew, you got to highlight this, Cam. Andrew,
We got super chat from Andrew. Andrew, actually, you need to record this for me, that super chat thing, but for free, of course, by the way, with your studio mic and everything, like
899.
super chat, something like that with some sound effect. Your
Where's
own
that
sound
music on? You used to put on.
Yeah, we did drum. You play your drum, and then say super chat or something. It's quite nice. But anyway, super chat from Andrew, which is saying, "Lovely to see you all safe, toasty." Thank you so much, Andrew, for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Really appreciate that, brother.
Where's the music on?
Yes, mate.
Well, I can't add that music anymore. I got copyright, man. What the hell? On my
Seriously?
few videos. Yeah.
That was good, man.
It wasn't. Normally you get copyright straight away. I mean, literally the same day. But they wasn't doing it. They were not doing anything. And then after like that many, probably after a couple of months, I got about so many copyright at the same time. And I was like, why? Because I've downloaded from a source where it was saying the royalty-free music and everything, and I got that. So I had to take it off. But it wasn't a good music anyway. Like that party music, and X3M, I think is yeah. Near the lights shop, especially. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Yes, Father Steve. Sorry.
Did you see about Sadio Mane empty?
What happened to him? Oh, he got injured.
He got knocked
Got
out.
knocked out, didn't
He got proper knocked out.
Was he really bad?
It was like,
he? Carried on playing, and then he collapsed. His cheek was right out.
Oh.
yeah.
Probably semi-conscious.
But they shouldn't. Yeah, the goalkeeper clattered him, Sean. Nah, they should have taken him off.
Out. And the way he landed as well.
Oh yeah.
It was face first.
This is.
Have a look, Sean. It's not nice.
Yeah, do Sadio Mane AFCON injury.
Yeah.
Or something
on
like
YouTube.
Yeah, and you'll see how quickly the goalkeeper was running out, man. Like he clattered him.
Sprint, wasn't
he? Why didn't I stop him and take him off?
Because there was a.
He said he was all right, and then he collapsed.
No, that's what happened.
His face was all swollen.
That's why he'd be off. He probably. Did they take him off to the hospital then? Probably.
I've no idea. He collapsed.
It's crazy
collapsed,
that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Should not carry on now.
This is the thing, like the concussion rule doesn't seem to apply.
It should.
There, and also, I don't know if you guys watched the Copa America.
Yeah, I do.
When that was on last year, and you know how we were going on about how the Copa America, they like fly kick each other and all the rest of it. The AFCON is not much different, man. They genuinely kick and fly kick and all that shit, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
I think we're going to make Roy a football fan.
Royston.
Yeah, Royston. Royston likes Middlesbrough.
He's from that side, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a Middlesbrough supporter. Oh, boxing. Don't mind boxing, Roy.
Yeah, boxing's not too bad. Amir Khan fight's coming up in February, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going for one last paycheck.
And I say he's retired anyway. You know, he's got businesses. He's opened a hotel and all that. So he's doing some of that. So I think that's it. Probably finished on high, the boxing.
Yeah, but if he gets knocked the fuck out, it will be.
Yeah, we've done.
Well, I think he's done anyway. To be fair,
He's getting
All
on a
due
bit now.
respect.
You know, when you get a bit older, your body can't take that much.
Well,
Thanks, Steve. I got it. I'll have a look after.
his
Umar,
last.
we're gonna we'll do the winner interview tomorrow.
With MD Hakim.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow, yeah. So just see if you
Yeah, Fury. I think Tyson Fury's good. He proves a lot of people wrong, innit, Tyson Fury?
He's a beast.
He's goes 6'4", you know, he's got the height. He's strong.
He's a beast.
Is he still fighting AJ?
Yeah, that would be a
He
good
wants
fight.
to, doesn't
Well, the thing is though, is Tyson Fury's got all the belts at the moment. He's undisputed.
Yeah.
So anyone that wants a belt needs to be in a position to be able to fight him.
Oh yeah.
And you've got to have a certain number of fights. So you've got to fight certain people that are sort of like ranked just below him or whatever before you can have that title fight with him. And Alkesh says he needs to fight Usyk. Usyk is a fucking sick boxer, but then the only problem here is the money. If you go AJ versus Fury, think of the pay-per-view sales. Think of the size of arena they can do. They can sell out Wembley. They can sell out all the massive arenas for that fight. If you go Fury Usyk, you're going to get a massive Fury following, and you get the Usyk, but you've got to find that medium ground and what have you.
Yeah, Usyk.
Oh, is it? Yeah, Usyk has got the belts.
Yeah, he's got most of the
I
belts.
thought Fury
Royston's
had.
right.
I thought Fury had all the belts.
No, Usyk has.
So,
What's he called?
okay.
But then how did that Logan Joker played Mayweather then? Mayweather has
Money.
belts.
Money.
It's all money,
That was
Cam.
a money
They're
fight.
getting a lot of money.
That
Of
one,
course. So why can't they do that for money then instead of the actual tournament? I mean, actual match, Fury versus AJ. That I was saying.
Yeah, Fury's unstoppable. He
yeah, I
probably
think
win. He'll
Fury
probably
would.
win.
I think Fury
He'll
would
win.
beat
He'll
AJ.
win it. He'll win it.
Yeah, Fury will destroy Anthony.
Fury's
Joshua
a
anyway.
beast, man. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's different league, man.
Yeah,
he's probably since.
Probably why he doesn't want to fight him.
Did you watch that match when he was like knocked down and then all of a sudden he just
got up.
just stood up.
Fury's he's going to be like one of them legends, you know, like Ali and all these lot. What were good.
Everyone thought he's gone, and then within a second he just stood up.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the best heavyweight fighters ever in history.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, Tyson, Ali back in the days, for money, you know, he's in that caliber.
Well, he's definitely in that caliber. 100%. All day long, I'd watch a Fury fight because he gives it, and he gives it with his mouth, but he gives it on the ring, and that's hard to do. You can be mouthy and cocky outside of the ring, and you go in the ring.
Do you remember Nassim Hamed?
Yeah, but Nassim Hamed got to a point where
he was cocky.
Exactly. He got to a point where it kind of was like, you know, when he had his loss towards the end of his career.
Yeah,
it was because if you watch a lot of his earlier fights, he used to do a lot of showboating, because your boxing's about your guard, and he always used to go down and he used to stick his neck out and used to dance around.
and pull his tongue out and all this.
Exactly that. And then if you come across a tactical boxer, if you come across and some people are going to hate this, but Mayweather is one of the best defensive boxers out there. Like to lay a proper punch on Mayweather in his prime was near enough impossible.
Did you see how quick he dodges, man? Bloody hell!
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Pacquiao fight, I was very neutral, but I thought Pacquiao on points would have won that because Pacquiao did land a few punches, and Mayweather was pretty much moving backwards in that fight. And I don't know how many of the viewers or you guys, if you watched it or not, but then obviously Mayweather has his leverage. His father was a boxer as well as he had that 0 loss, and it's the continuation of that, and you can't turn around and say he didn't go in and start going all guns blazing. He'd tire an opponent out because they were chasing him. He'd tire an opponent out because they were punching his gloves.
Okay.
So, it's one of them where, yeah.
Did you watch that? Ali. Did you watch that McGregor versus Mayweather fight? Oh, bro, I was so happy that night.
Yeah. See, the thing is, though, that was another paycheck for McGregor. He was never going to win that because McGregor put him in the UFC ring. And you can tell his skills. He kick, you can do elbows and all the rest of it. Besides actually headbutting someone, but literally just fists against someone who's done boxing all their life. He just dodged him, man. And then he started pounding him. He just literally fucking left him on the floor.
Look at my man Roy. Who's Roy, man? It's so weird to call him, man.
Royston.
Who the fuck is Roy? Come on,
I know,
man.
yeah, we like Royston.
We got so used to it, Royston.
Yeah, I still call him Royston. I can't be asked calling him Roy. It doesn't sound the same.
Yeah, but it's just weird, isn't it? It's
I know.
Just weird.
Call him Royston.
Okay, let me tell you the feeling, yeah? It's like you've been calling somebody all your life your brother, and all of a sudden, well, brother as in a brother that you know, and all of a sudden you have to call him dad. So it's that feeling. Do you understand?
Maybe
it feels weird.
Maybe it's Roy on YouTube, and then Royston on WhatsApp, like me.
All right, I'm done with this bloody free ticket. I'm just going to place it where it is now. Screw it. Sorry, I was doing that as well.
All I said, don't go high on the free ticket. That's all I say.
Yeah, I initially started. I'm just gonna leave it where it is and then figure it out afterwards. It's done now. Screw it. Check out.
I know it's just great. Yeah, I'm sure BOTB can change some about that free ticket. It gives you an option, like you just mentioned before. Option if you want to play now or play after.
Yeah, and then as of midnight on Wednesday, it becomes mandatory because obviously you that's the next competition.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not quite the next competition if you're playing midweek.
Yeah.
But someone's won the off a free ticket, haven't they? Someone won the Bentley, didn't they? The Bentayga.
Did you mean just the free ticket? Oh.
Yeah, no, someone's free ticket. The Bentayga
Daniel Williams.
Daniel from the family. He won from the free ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's BOTB.
And I came runner-up with free ticket, Cam. Remember not this time, but the last time when I was runner-up, that was a free ticket. I've just put it in a random spot. Should have played loads against there. Yeah. Regretting now, but it is what it is.
Don't worry, Roy. We're just taking the piss. Don't worry, we're only joking.
Roy, let's keep saying Roy, and then we'll get used to it.
I'm gonna have to save your name as Roy.
I've said it as Royston.
Asked me what's my dream car.
Lamborghini Urus.
No, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'd take the SQ8 over the Urus, and I know it's going to hit a lot of nerves but it's basically the Urus is based on the Audi Q8 anyway. In that respect, like I know it's got slightly better performance and what have you. Personally speaking, my ultimate dream car is probably the Mercedes GT63. Like for me, it's the ultimate family car, and it's a beast.
G-Wagon?
No, GT, the AMG GT63.
Oh, okay. It's got power as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that or the S63, because the S class is just luxury. I'm becoming old. I'm going to be 38 this year, so for me, it's more about comfort than anything else.
Don't know what happened there.
So yeah, to answer that, it would be the AMG GT63 or the S63. Would be my answer.
Mine's is the Audi, you know, the RS6, or even I like the V10 R8.
Yeah.
I like that one as well.
See, for me, it's I'd want the performance, but I don't want to be in a position. Obviously, maybe when my son's grown a little bit, I might get a two-seater.
row your boat.
Get a two-seater and tell the missus, see you later. You know, look after the daughter. I'm gone with the boy. But for now, yeah, those would be it. Cam, what's your favorite? What's your dream car?
Nothing really, man.
Come on, it must be something that you think, yeah.
I don't have a dream car. I don't have a dream car. I don't get excited by cars because being with cars all the time, if you know what I mean. I've pretty much driven every single car. Apart from those special ones like Ariels, Atom, and those kind of things.
The kit
I've
cars.
driven Ferrari, Lamborghinis, Rolls Royce, Bentley, everything. Like as driven, not owned it, driven.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolls Royce, I've sold it from the other dealership from Car City. You know, so I've driven pretty much everything. G-Wagon as well. My friend has it. I've driven it quite a few times. GTR, I had it for like 3 weeks because my friend bought it and then he went straight away to Pakistan and he said, you have it for a month, enjoy it for a month and blah blah blah. So
Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
That's a nice car.
That's also a nice car. Yeah, not too bad. I had it.
That's a good car.
That's an old one, 2009, but I had it back in 2013. So that time it was quite new. Still the same shape. What's that? What, R35 is it?
Yeah.
R35. So I had it for like 3-4 weeks. I've driven it. It's all right, not too bad.
Yeah, the Bugatti Diva.
Steve played tickets. Got half an hour.
Didn't drive a Bugatti or anything, but yeah.
Have you played them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and freeze my screen. I'm gonna go and play them.
Yeah, you got 30 minutes, Sean. You just take 5
If
minutes.
If BOTB puts Bugatti on the thing, they're gonna have to sell the company and get a loan also.
Nah,
about similar amount to give it away.
Those tickets are gonna be £50 a ticket, bro.
Definitely.
So it's like a £2 million car, isn't it? £2.5 million car. 3 million. There you go.
3 million.
But that's the base model, isn't it? Like if you go for the proper, there's other ones. Even imagine those concept kind of thing. Those cars.
Imagine when
imagine
taking the cash.
A 50 grand slider, yeah, wouldn't even fucking touch the surface for the add-ons, man.
No.
Oh, you can have better tires on them for 50.
Yeah, for 50k. Oh, but I want better performance now, mate.
No.
I would never ever do that mistake, even if I become a billionaire or something. What's the point of having that car that the servicing cost 18 grand, tires cost 35 grand? What the hell? Why? I mean, this is a bit too much. If you buy, I'm not saying the car worth what 3 million, 4 million, whatever, yeah. Even the car worth 20 million, I'll still say, okay, if you have that much money, buy it. But to maintain it, if you have to spend that much, that's not an ideal choice of buying a car for even trillionaires. I don't know why someone would ever buy a Bugatti. Why? Is it for the performance? Buy a Model S, the plaid model.
See, the Bugatti is on a Friday night. You go to your garage, you take the car out, you drive down to central London. Yeah, it will never see a track day. It will never see a race. It will never see high mileage. It will be used once or twice a month, and that's all. It's just the flashiness. That's all it's going to be used for. So unless you get a frigging nail in the tire, those tires are going to last like 5 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you said, you can't maintain it. You can't fucking drive that daily, man. You can't drive that daily. Bugatti is for the Autobahn. Yeah, I suppose, but again, as Cam said, if you got to pay 20 grand for freaking 4 tires.
I mean, for people like, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, like, you know how they have got car collections.
Yeah.
You know, Dwayne Johnson and everything. Like The Rock, he's got so many cars, about 56 of them or something, and he only fits in the G-Wagon and the Range Rover, the Vogue that he has. He doesn't fit in any other supercar. He can't get in.
It's just
He
big,
can't
isn't
see,
it?
even the adjusting the seat all the way, taking all the way back, all the way down. He still can't get in. So it's one of those.
Yeah, but it's the collector's side of thing, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
if you've got like what's his name, that presenter, the American presenter, Steve, you'll know, the old school one, something Lennon, I think it is, or something.
Oh, Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, that's the one, the really square-headed thing.
Yeah.
His car collection, Cam, if you Google it, it's insane.
Massive, isn't
It is insane. He's got from like old to old. Yeah, Jay Leno. He's got from like the old to brand new. He's got like Ferraris and Mercs and all, and he's just literally got them stacked. And they're basically investments. They're assets for him, because even if you said 50% of those are going to appreciate every year and make money, it's mental. It's absolutely mental. And if Andrew M's is still on the stream, there's a rock band drummer, shortish guy. He was on the Grand Tour not too long ago. I don't remember his name, but he had a Ferrari, the F40, I think it is, or something along those lines. And he bought that, Cam, for like 30 grand, 15 or 20 years ago. That's £1 million car now. It's £1 million car now. And I'm not being funny, but think about it in that context. And he parked it up. And he didn't.
As long as you look after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why people buy cars, like knowing that the prices either stay as they are or go up.
Yeah, no, exactly that. And that's where, if you can get that, like the GTR, it will hold its value, but it will never go up in value. Like the new GTR, for example, only because there's so many of them there. It's not as rare as you think it would be. But then there's certain cars that will have that rarity factor, and there's no depreciation on it. Like that car will always go up in price.
True.
Especially when they stop making them.
When you ask me about the favorite cars and stuff, not dream car, but the favorite. The moment I'm gonna buy, say I buy my house, I really want to buy two cars. I want those two cars in my driveway: the Hellcat and the G-Wagon.
Okay,
These two cars. So obviously, if they made the right-hand drive Hellcat, I would have probably financed one now. Do you know what I mean? So I like that car, but they just don't do it in right-hand drive. You know how they start doing the Mustang from 2016, the right-hand drive. If they could do that, that's what I really love to own. So my dream car is something that I can afford, not something I can't afford, if you know what I mean. If someone say, oh, my dream car is a Ferrari, what's the point of having a dream about that Ferrari? Even if someone give you for free, you can't afford the insurance, or you can't afford to run it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah
It's one of those. So my dream car is something that I can afford to pay. That is my favorite car, shall I say, instead of dream car. But yeah, it's one of those. So these two, hopefully you will definitely see from me one day. I'm gonna have that two cars. Yes, Mustang is my second favorite apart from the Hellcat, but it is gonna be a Hellcat and a G-Wagon.
Yeah, see me, I'd have the S63 for daily runner and what have you, just comfort and chilling and relaxing and stuff like that. I wouldn't necessarily go SUVs and things like that. But then I'd probably go down the route of something like a G-Wagon for like that. It's a status thing, isn't it? When you got like a G-Wagon there. But ultimately, I'd have to get a Ferrari in the collection.
It's a
depending
pimp car,
on what it is.
G-Wagon.
Oh, it's a proper pimp car. I told you there's a guy not far from where I live that drives it, and it'd be like 1:30 in the morning, Cam, and he drives past my house, and my road's quite open, so he floors it, and it's loud. is loud and it pops and bangs and everything. So you know, it's one of them ones where the S Class I've always been a massive fan. My mate used to have one, and I used to drive it, the long wheelbase one. And the odd time I drove it, and the odd time I didn't, man, you just sit in that, and you just literally like, it's like sitting in first class. Do you know what I mean? Like the seats are so comfortable. You got the recliner.
Is that the one
You got the
that's white
massage.
on BOTB?
Pardon?
The S500.
Yes. Right. So it's like it's almost the top range of the before it goes AMG. So you'll have a few bits where you're going to add on and whatever you, but other than that, it's pretty much. I mean, if you buy the S500, I think it's pretty loaded.
I mean, that C300, you couldn't spec that car for a while because they weren't out yet.
Yeah.
But that screen in there is like the old Tesla sort of style one, right down the central console. It's huge.
Yeah, but if you look at it's weird because I was watching, Matt Watson, the Car Wow, and he mentioned that previously the styling used to be S Class, and then it used to trickle down the E to the C, then down to like the B and the A's and whatever you with the subtleties and stuff. This time around, it looks like they've kind of gone A Class and then just sort of gone bigger and bigger and bigger. But the technology in the S Class is what, technically speaking, comes through to like all the other manufacturers. Soft closed doors, for example, S Class was the first to do it. Yeah, it was they were the first to do it. And even like he did the comparison of that 7 Series, and I think it's the S8, all long wheelbase ones. And out of the three, the BMW finished more or less at the bottom in terms of like interior and that sort of thing. There were a couple of features.
BMW still doesn't matter how hard they try, but they're still not that comfortable. Apart from the 7 Series, the most comfortable, but still, it's not that like it's still that stiff BMW, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but the Audi, when you tested it, so when you do the backseat recliner, sort of put the feet up, you get the footrest that comes up and stuff. They've got like a proper panel, like a decent size one, whereas the Mercedes is a bit more of a flap. If that makes sense. So that was one of the points that he picked out, and he was like, this is a bit better on the Audi than on the S Class. But ultimately, the features and just everything you can do. I mean, you got the curtains on the S Class, right? And you do that with your hand, and it opens and closes the curtains. And I think it's you go to the sunroof and you do the same sort of motion near the sunroof, and it opens and closes. And the door.
Is it the Maybach you're talking about, or the S Class?
The S Class, the top range S with all the bells and whistles.
But the Maybach, I prefer the Maybach compared to the Rolls Royce. I prefer the Maybach more because it's got more luxury and more features.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the Maybach is when you definitely have a driver. Does that make sense? Like,
you don't want to drive that car.
Yeah, you don't want to be driving that. But yeah, if you look at out of the saloons that they've got, and you go by the standard, the S Class, you can pretty much go nice spec, be comfortable. You don't have to worry. And what my mate used to do, I said he used to have an S Class, and what he used to, whenever we used to meet up, he just used to go, "Do you fancy driving?" And for me, obviously, it was like, okay, you know what, it's an S Class, fine, I'll start driving. But I could see where he was coming from, because he could take advantage of the passenger seat features where he wouldn't normally, because he's the driver. So yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, that the S63 would be definitely one, because I'd love to drive it. Maybach, if I was driving a Maybach, I'd have to put a suit on with a white shirt and a hat.
I tell you what, the EQS is the best looking electric car, man. I fall in love with that car.
Yeah.
So nice, man. Oh my god.
Have you been in one?
I can't charge it at home. See, I've got no
I just saw the videos, the reviews and stuff. Matt done one. So the EQS is such an amazing car that is.
Yeah, now Steve, I'm in the same boat, pal, because I can get a charger point because we have a driveway, but my mum and dad's car's in the drive, and I haven't got street charger points. and then you want the proper unit. So if you've got fast charge capabilities, you want to be able to put that and plug it in and charge it. And the one or two charge points that are near me, there's one on there's a train station not far from me, and it's basically, as we call it, on the other side from our side. So it's the other side of the train. That's a bit of a iffy area. So I wouldn't want to park up an EQS and plug it in there. And the other two charging points are slow chargers off for like a lamppost or something about 3 or 4 streets away. And again, I'm not near my house. I don't really want to park it. I'm plugging in someone over there for it to then, someone walk past it and scratch it or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, you have to walk 10 minutes to get to the car. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we're not actually ready for those electric cars yet. Do you know what I mean?
No.
They should do it like yeah.
Go on.
And I was talking about like America and stuff. You know how many superchargers they have in pretty much everywhere. But imagine them; they're like such a big country, but they still have these facilities. In here in the UK, too much restrictions. Oh my god, the speed limits, cameras, speed humps. It's such a small country, but not many facilities like they are doing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's what pisses me off sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah,
If you get like an electric car from Aldi, they'll actually pay for you to put the charger point in your house free of charge.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think it was either Matt Watts or somebody said, no, I think it was that petrol ped bloke.
Yeah.
So if you buy, I think it's either Audi or one of the big companies. If you buy a car from them, brand new, they will put the charger point in your house for you. But
see, that's incentive.
I've got no parking space. See,
so you're roadside basically then.
I've got parking bays. We've got. I mean, from where my car's parked now, it's probably a good 100, 150 foot.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to leave a cable across the road. You know what I mean? It's just going to get nicked or damaged.
That's exactly the same as me. If I got the plug point outside the front, and then, as I said, say because my brother drives as well. So you've got my brother's and my mum and dad's car. So there's 3 cars technically in the house. So one of them is going to be on a driveway. So say my parents got an electric car, and so have me and my brother. We're then looking at a cable, as you said, going across the street. And our road's more or less a main road, if that makes sense. I mean, you haven't got buses and things going down there or too many lorries, but it's a main route for most cars and SUVs and all. They're bigger, smaller, whatever you want to call it. Even up there, I mean, go outside in about 10 minutes, for example, and I'll probably see 5 or 6 cars go past me. It's only probably between sort of 2 and 3 in the morning where it's very quiet. Other than then it starts picking up again because people are going to work and stuff.
And it's the same. You can't plug it into like the lamppost, isn't it?
Yeah, but the lamppost ones are not. Yeah, but the thing is, though, is the lamppost ones are. I was trying to, because there's two that are about 2 or 3 roads away from me, and there was a car that was parked there. This is going back last summer, and I walked past it one day, and it was parked up and it was plugged in, and the following day I walked past it again, and it didn't look like it moved. And it was still plugged in and it was still flashing. And I'm thinking, that's ridiculous because the guy's obviously been parked there for like 16, 18 hours, yeah? And it's still flashing. Do you notice that unless it's like a constant light or something, I think it is that it tells you it's fully charged or something. I was like, it's not a fast charging point.
Yeah. Well, I can charge it at work and you can go to Tesco's and that, but you're not going to get a full charge out of it.
No, exactly. I mean, there's one charge point at my workplace, and I'm sure if there was another electric car, they'd be willing to fit another charge point in. But again, it's going to be at the employer's expense. I'm pretty sure of that, as opposed to, the government saying, okay, fine, you're getting more staff to go electric.
That's what they're trying to do, aren't they? But it's all done. Not many people want them. Because people want the noise and the pure power that a V6 or a V8 does, but I mean, the electric cars will come out eventually, won't they? But meanwhile, you've got 3 or 4 years to go, or 7 years, haven't you? 2030. So
yeah, but again, they've got to start. They can't rush the infrastructure.
no,
They
exactly.
can't turn around and try and put charge points. I mean, like we've got bays over here, pretty much everywhere in London or Central and what have you around there. It's all parking permits, resident permits, and what have you. And unless each space has its own charge point, it's never going to work. You're never going to be able to persuade people to buy electric unless they've got the facilities to charge their cars.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that goes back to the whole point of like when they had the ULEZ thing. My parents had no issues with their car. They had a old school 190E, and since 1991 November when it was released till the day they sold it, it done 80,000 miles, Steve. 80,000 miles. And because it wasn't quite at that age where they can classify it as a classic, they were going to get done by the ULEZ. So they had to sell and buy a new car. And you're like, okay, you forced that hand. But then by 2030, as you said, they want everyone on electric. But, there's no infrastructure for it. As you said, you go to a shopping centre car park. I mean, you go to Westfields in Shepherd's Bush, and people are parked in the electric parking spots because sometimes it's that packed. People can't be bothered. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, what's the point of me buying electric if I can't plug it in?
Yeah. Well, you think how many charging places they'll need for the amount of cars that they want in 7 years' time? Be every parking spot will have to have one, wouldn't they? Because you can't.
Well, yeah, they've got. Yeah, they'll have to factor in every car owner right now and go, okay, we need this many charging points. Because you've got to assume, as a worst case scenario, every car's parked up and it's plugged in. At that point there, and then you've also got to have the right amount of electricity being supplied. Because if you were to plug everyone's car in and all of a sudden our lights go dim and we can't charge our phones or we can't do this or that or the other, again, you've got to get electricity from somewhere. And if every country in Europe's doing that, you're not going to be able to import that electricity from France or anywhere else because they're going to want to use that themselves.
Yeah, true.
So there's a lot behind it. The idea is fair enough, less emissions, cleaner air, less pollution, and what have you. But it's not just charging points. It isn't just charging points. It's where you're going to get the electricity from. We can't build coal-powered stations. Can't build nuclear power stations. We haven't got the capabilities of building hydrogen here because there's not enough of those sort of fast-flowing streams, and we haven't got dams here. Wind power is only good to an extent. Unless you do roll out a scheme where everybody gets a grant and everybody gets solar panels and everybody gets electricity, because then technically you're plugging back into the grid. Eventually speaking, people are going to be producing more electricity, which is going back into everything else for the rest of the infrastructure. So there's a lot of money that needs to be invested in it. It's not an overnight thing. With the current government, they can't even keep a secret of having a party at the moment, let alone bloody. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's any problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to go actually. So
That's actually
I'm the same thing. I've got to be up at 7.
yeah. So good luck everyone for midweek competition. Good luck to me too. Good luck to Bob, Stephen, everyone that watching. And I'll see you guys on my next video, which is gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna do a dream car competition video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye. Thanks for joining, brother. Father Steve, thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Okay, Kam. Bye.